Mohbad gangan àtàwọn tó pa Mohbad wọ́n ti ní wọ́n ti yẹ máàkì sílẹ̀ wọ́n rí owó so time tẹ́yìn táwa ṣe ń dáwó jọ yẹn àwọn ti ṣarajọ wọ́n ti lọ dóde yìí lẹ́ẹ̀mbẹ́ they just want to know bí lè fẹ́ gbà wọlé and then wàá kọ́ ìdúgbò ṣe tán then it turns to a serious smelling. Meanwhile there are some people here bó ṣe ń raise owó yẹn bí wọ́n fẹ́ take over bí wọ́n lè tún fẹ́ lọ sell information fún ọlọ́run àwọn náà fẹ́ gbowó because what people don't understand is that people are getting paid for information. People are getting paid because irú struggle by information on ló fi ń jẹ lọ is the quality of information that is available làwọn èèyàn sanwó fún and to get the right information they need to get close to somebody like me. They are sitting on my lips. Even when I báyìí kí n kàn bọ́ sórí live kan wáyé pé wọ́n ti láwọn tó jẹ́ pé ta ló lè bá wa rídìí ètè Yomi yẹn kí ló ń sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ó sọ pé wọ́n máa ṣe nǹkan báyìí. They want to go and stop it. The other day, that Skylo Lopaya, unfortunately, I don't know what I was here, Jani, Jetta, Bijani. You join the Bama Colon collar. Today, on Sofunyo, if you don't buy a party. Suppose you need to marry on bed. Somebody be in there, and lost bed, and she back home. If you don't party, more party, me, the anybody, so me better like a coso. Ṣùgbọ́n wèrè ẹ̀ mọ mọ́tò kò yọjú ìjọ yẹn ni ò bá mọ̀ pé ayé pé méjì because there are some certain things that if you do to me personally mo lè fojú fò but if you do it to my human rights organization it doesn't even make any sense. It's not going to fly with me because if as a body I cannot protect and fight for those that are volunteers and stuff, then why do I have a human rights organization? Well, no, consider me bear. They have said it repeatedly. The only time you see me, it's my Bob. Only pay to one in no demo into my jagun mojamosani. Because it's not going to be right for you to underrate your enemy. Oh, till the beton law was in terrorist pamper or only pampany only tobacco or my daddy. Who told you that? Tobacco foolish tobacco. You might only replace me. Ogun yẹn wá important ju ọ lọ. You are just a messenger. So if you want to finish iṣẹ́ tó lọ bá gbélé lọ́wọ́, you still go to apply wisdom. Because the expect will come through for when you are being foolish unnecessarily. Àwọn ewu tó lọ máa ń kó yànyàn ni pé èyí tó bí yẹ pé ìwọ́gun ò tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ rárá. Ó ti ṣe gbogbo ìyànjú. Ọlọ́run á ní now let me come through for you. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó yẹ pé òun ò pé ọlọ́run sọ pé òun ṣú ẹ wọ́n á gbèjẹ́ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà. Ìwọ náà ń ta nǹkan mọ́ra òun ṣe gbá kan báyìí ló ṣe jẹ́nu ayé o ti wá rí ogun míì ó kọ̀ no o mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe ni because look at it now I'm here mo fẹ́ lè sọ pé lára àwọn gbogbo nǹkan tó mo ti ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tá a ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ a ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan tó heavy o but one of the biggest n tá a ṣe ibi ni mo wà mo yìnbọn lé so it means that ti bá lọ allow pé November 7 yẹn mo lọ wọ inú alágbọ̀n irú wèrè tó ń gbọ̀n lóhùn tí ohun ẹ̀ ń gálọ̀pù yẹn kò yé wọ́n máa jẹ lọ ẹni tó yẹ kó ṣanwó lára mi máa ṣanwó lára mi so I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't want people to see like Yomi gan you want to say sọ̀rọ̀ pé kó wá ṣe àwọn people are so funny. We know the peculiarity with TikTok host and I don't tell you and me I'm not a TikToker. I'm not a host. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé tí máa parí justice fún bá dé most likely you hardly see me on this TikTok. When you go to Shibiraga, most likely, if I saw go by the machine, but I know we just about to one take arrest go on cut the case fully by on charges, one the jam see prison by. One of most likely after 1 or 2 days, they're going to party. I see I want to be 31 child enjoy. You fought a good fight and you move on. Tell them back pussy. Tomorrow today any other person don't need the voice. I will dedicate my time. I'll fight on. But for now, only you got my limit to my struggle. I want to fight to them. But for the avoidance of a repeat, come on like yeah, Yomi will react. You know me, I'm clear. When I saw the show Lori Ebi did today, you know me more. Whether he's doing it because he wants to get back to Baba Mohbad or not, my own belief is that at least he's as Endoba, he has played maturity ìyẹn lè ló jáde gbogbo ilé ayé. It shows that he still wants justice for Mohbad, and whatever the case may be, the era of Mba Iloshele, Kawakomaso, Kole might not really go well, because even there are some people that are already TikToky, and I'll be to my because most times they want to know what is going on. If you don't say what is going on, Yomi was straightforward. Because when they pressure you to want to know, the next thing is they want to make a mess of the old stuff, and they want to, dissect, talk about it. And then you look at it, TikTok, because they will be telling you, what do you use the money for? What did you do here? They want you to give up and then they will still be the one to be castigating you, telling you. They said they were going from platform to platform. They needed a lawyer to go to court. Arrest. They know certainly that even if a lawyer is going to make, if you need a public lawyer arrest, you have to go through the police. While we made an effort, got the presidency involved, which still stand. They started arresting the people in the house. Some people came out and said, I want she. Lecturer, ordinary single letter from those people, they didn't say anything. Our team only letter of presidency, anything. Even Kimati arrested Damola. I still left UK and I protested so that the case can be investigated in Abuja speedily. I put my life on the line openly. Protest. Whatever you want to say about it, that is beyond what money can buy. In a country like Nigeria, in a case in a case in a case in a Nigeria that is not even safe generally, in a case that anything is safe from Gongo or do metal, then you put your life on the open ground. Every day, I can tell you for free. Only 1 hour. Sin is a son. You are sin. I want to be told not in bimo. I'm going to be going to that dada. What te are sita the bagere near Abuja. Unja fun yen to topa. And to original and to go the justice. And you are now putting your life on the line that you could be killed. And that is to tell you, at that point, it will be anything. We have to pass the right. But in spite of doing that protest, Kijobali Mope kò ṣeré ní Moscow. Àwọn tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ kúrò níbi tó wà dé pé wọ́n tiẹ̀ share anything other than collect money from people behind and be trying to divide the police with us. I'm protesting when I join one cases Abuja. Is it not the same case? Is it not the same thing? But some people still choose to go with those ones. Just because they knew when associate case were Abuja, the presidency that's the only case that want information. One bag. All I could do not draw that was able to say no, not on your life. And then they created a problem for that first headquarters, and they're like, you know what? This thing is messy. Case justice. When police in Abuja starts rejecting the job, like, we put life right in harm's way. They are not united. Despite the fact that but see, I want you color in the form of division. Presidency is one directive. Break the Silence Foundation. Okay, can we work with Break the Silence Foundation? If you don't want to work with us directly, the moment you saw me that I'm protesting in broad daylight, I say, why join Mr. Yomi? This one that you're doing the protest, maybe they will answer us quickly, they start going after them. Then collapse the resources together. Tell me about protest. Tell me get the approval of presidency. Tell me knew whatever if you fund the police. She be only ko emo na le mo lo. Ka guyan nodo, ka se kini kan. Ko emo na le mo lo, whatever they say the way. So I don't know. Because the two frontline platforms that has been standing tall, láti guy gidigba. Olórí ẹbí platform, Paparino platform. When the wheat was separated from the shaft, but unfortunately, they are looking for a way to it's too porous already. Porous because these platforms too, they cannot guarantee that those that are coming to them or they're asking me questions, they are asking with genuineness. So that's just the way. So basically, I want to understand it here, and then people should stop looking at cleaning your mister so that ever compare me to most of my colleagues. I feel like I'm a good man. Yomi, he has a good temperament too. The man was telling me last time, was very love you so money so I'm still money so I'm sort of personally. I'm a young Benita sort of personally. Oh, this sort of insult Latin behind the scene. And they are doing what anybody will say they are doing. If you claim you are donating, they are donating. If you claim that you are here every time, they are here. But Kilofa, they respect me and I respect them back. But the only problem is I mean donation than anybody. When they be disrespect tele. They are pulling down by any means necessary. That is no longer donation. I know I think and and this is a name that I've built for so many years. So for me to now say, okay, I'm doing justice, I want to help somebody, do I have to completely lose myself? I can even lose myself with things that are natural for the cause. But no. So I don't know. It's not that I'm not accepting. I accept his hand of friendship, hand of love. If you call him money struggle, justice from a bad movement is not mine. It doesn't belong to any individual. It belongs to the public. The only thing I own is the NGO, Break the Silence Foundation. And what I am doing is I am donating it for the movement to use. And when people were going to be castigating, slowing us down, one more could break the silence, they won't support. One more could break the silence, they won't follow. But they prefer to be saying, you're million dawofu. So, man, you're not me, what by the way, is okay being permitted me, so I don't know. If you are donating to push the project, tell them buy me, to get anyway, to borrow cosmos, one by getting buy. Oh, my bossy color, to look Mumari, she justice more repay, which I want to know justice on the so, on look at that bombing so me too. But when we all understand, Break the Silence Foundation is majorly for the operation. Exactly, absolutely. Operation, the main operation of the struggle is being handled by Break the Silence Foundation on behalf of the Justice for Bad movement. All of you are counterproductive. And you tell why justice, you know. And you tell us bia money, and you tell us agbalagba, and you tell us olotoni. NGO, then okay, this is our own support. Whatever you are doing, we trust. And you know the one family. I want to ask then support for us. People want ni. I want lock up mobile. Go to shikini go. Tell that one here. Nǹkan táwọn yẹn ṣe gan. Kò ní effect. But so far so good. I trust Olórí Ẹbí to a very large extent. I trust Paparino, I trust so, but in Toko Wambe Ujugwe, maybe spiritually they are not very strong, and whatever way she actually like the massa ogun kon lo fe keyan mi àti confisi ra wa ejo sha kojú síra tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé wọ́n ní láti sá ogun kon lo fe keyan mi àti kíní kan vengeance síra wa mi rí bí ta ti kojú síra wa ṣùgbọ́n mo pé there is strength strength pé olórí ẹbí Paparano and the rest of other strong platforms pé tá bá follow oyin Monjololo, when we do it and stuff like we'll get, we are public now in Rwanda. So we realize that at the end of the day, we are on low week in here, but I know certainly, but just some of the panelists low week spiritually, I shall know a coast con one shall be in by me and look at so the my way, my God, Jim, my own way. Ubashota won on the Uti Yolare. Parasho, ribata gidi wo, anything. Mo kàn jà lọ bí ẹni bí ẹlẹ́pọ̀n kan láì ṣe bóyá wọ́n fún mi lábẹ́rẹ́ justice pé kí ṣá máa jà káàkiri. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ṣe ń parọ́ owó ló wá mo kí la wá ń fowó náà ṣe àpàrọ̀ ago. Ó ṣáwọn bí yóò tiẹ̀ ní tìjú pé ká tiẹ̀ sẹ́ndì kan sí Yomi yìí. Wọ́n wá pé ó dẹ̀ tún parọ́ pé èmi kọ́lẹ̀ fún project ni. So when people said they needed millions to get the lawyer to go to court, to do this, to do that, well, let me teach me there because mo re yan bere lọ́wọ́ mi pé nbo lo ti rówó tó fi sanwó lawyer. Nobody asked me. Nobody is fighting. Mo re tó gbé sórí pé our public here ṣe dáadáa. Nbo ni Yomi ti rówó tó ṣe kíni ẹ. Nobody is asking now. And I will oríṣiríṣi nǹkan mi tá ti ṣe náà. Tí mi ò bèrè owó lọ́wọ́ public. When I wanted to go to court to get an order to enter into Mohbad's house, into the estate and all of that, mi ò rò bẹ́ẹ̀ mo bọ́ta bèrè pé torí tí wọ́n ti sọ yẹn wọ́n máa bàjẹ́. So Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ jù náà ẹ bá ṣì gbogbo nǹkan tí mo fọpọlọ ṣe gan eré bó ṣì jìnnà síra wọn. Torí títí tí mo fi wọnú estate Mohbad ta fi wọnú ilé ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe ìrìn ọjọ́ kan kò tó lọ kọ petition wàá lọ submit petition wàá lọ wàá approve ẹ̀ wọ́n máa pè é kó wá pé wọ́n ti approve petition wàá lọ kọ statement tó bá kọ statement wàá ṣe meeting pẹ̀lú àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ pé àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn lélẹ̀ tọ́gà wọn bá pè IPO máa pè é ọ̀gáníkà pè yín o petition tẹ́ kọ sí AIG wọ́n ti approve ẹ̀ wàá wá tó bá débẹ̀ wọ́n á bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n á lọ yẹ ká lọ rí ọ̀gá wàá rọ̀ ọ̀gá kìíní wàá rọ̀ ọ̀gá kejì wọ́n á sọ pé ẹ lọ pa àwọn tíìmù yẹn wá wàá bá wọn ṣe meeting wọ́n á ní òkè ẹ lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ arrange bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ibi tí ó ti kàn ẹ́ tọ́wọ́ pé tẹ́ bá lè support logistics ni tẹ́ bá support oyè mọ́nà Nàìjíríà kò sí wàṣẹ wo òkè iye báyìí ni mo nídìí wàṣẹ wà wò iye tó ń sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ nídìí ṣé kí n lọ bọ́ sórí platform kí n sọ pé ẹ wá dáwó fún wa o a ní ìdòwò a fẹ́ wọnú ilé Mohbad o a fẹ́ lọ gba court warrant o kò ṣeé sọ. I have to start going into people's DM, start sending messages. Hey Joe, can you help the foundation? Because Kosovo, do you understand the level of pain? But the pain goes with serious passion. And me mo fojú rírí, mo kò trust this project and this movement must succeed. Mo wá ṣe bí gbàgbé pé mi àti Mohbad o, ọ̀rẹ́ àti kékeré ni wá ìmùlẹ̀ mi ni ó ti ṣoore fún mi rí, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti fi àjẹ́ mo fẹ́ jà fún. Mo máa lọ máa tọrọ owó lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mi ì fẹ́ sọ síta gbangba mi ì fẹ́ lọ sórí platform ilé lọ sọ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ can you support my NGO màá tún wá máa lọ́tìkọ̀ àìlè tí máa sọ pé kọ́ báyìí ní fẹ́ ṣe ṣé kò ní kó bá àwọn tí fẹ́ ṣe àyà mi á máa já máa máa rò wáyé pé ìwọ náà ẹni tí mo tún fẹ́ lọ bèrè help lọ́wọ́ yìí kó má jẹ́ pé ìwọ náà àmì ìwà mo trust wọn direct but the pain that goes with it I fẹ́ wọnú estate Mohbad mo fẹ́ gba court and the funny thing is that warrant láti wọnú ilé Mohbad wasn't very easy. I could remember the police said we cannot even apply in any court in Lagos. We have to go outside Lagos. Àwọn judge tó wà láwọn magistrate tó wà ní outside Lagos ló máa lè pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ náà judge yẹn dá dúró títí pé ẹ fẹ́ lọ wọnú ilé ẹni ask for more paperwork from the police. Màá tún pè báwo ni wọ́n ní báwo wọ́n ṣe kọ́ sẹ́ndì kí ni ẹ̀ wá ní o court bail fi yẹn tá a gbéṣẹ́ yẹn fún àṣẹfẹ́ mú lọ báyìí ni àwọn tún travel lọ ọlọ́pàá àtúgbé àtúlọ àná mú lọ bẹ̀ kọ́ṣẹ́ tó approve pé okay you can go and search the house pé ilé nílé mọ́dá kìíní kan kọ́lẹ̀ ṣe investigation yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀ now you just got stuff you know kàtórí gbogbo yẹn ṣe the funding is not something that we have to go and say olórí ẹbí o àpárá náà o kìíní kan o ẹ wá ṣe but at the end of the day result ẹlẹ́rìí you saw activities how it was achieved and the pain àti ìtìjú tó tẹ̀lé kò ń ṣe pé owó pé ara mọ́ mi ò yá o ni mo lọ bèrè o kò ń ṣe pé owó mo fẹ́ fi lọ yunifásitì o kò ń ṣe pé owó pé mo fẹ́ ṣùtù fíìmù o mi ì rí fíìmù ṣe o people donated money but mi ì lè fi ya fíìmù that's my first love I abandoned my first love and then I was able to gather it and achieve it. Ibẹ̀ láti mọ̀ pé CCTV wà mẹ́. It's part of those things because the report is coming, the police don't call. Yes, the CCTV we took in an expert. It was a conduit. It was installed. Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ challenge your but also point lórí tẹ́lẹ̀ kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ challenge the previous one. N tó sọ fún wa lẹ́gbà. Orí social media lẹ́sọ̀ pé ó wà ńbẹ̀ kò sí ńbẹ̀. Mo kọ́ a máa lápẹ̀rẹ̀, were you there? Did you see? And we were able to risk ourselves. Tabale to lọ bẹ́yẹn náà, we have to go with at least. Yàtọ̀ sáwọn ọlọ́pàá tó máa gbé pistol, they have to go plain cloth. Wọ́n náà gbọ́dọ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó máa wọṣọ. Fully, they have to pay. You have to mobilize. Gbogbo yẹn ni máa wá owó ẹ̀. Hoping that ọlọ́jà rí nǹkan mú jáde ńbẹ̀. Kò ṣe pé wà automatic. But it's part of the job of the NGO. You must be able to pursue your case. Look for what you can see as circumstantial evidence or even direct evidence. Another one is for the neighbor. Every gbogbo jataja family ẹ lọ gba court order ẹ lọ bọ́lọ́pàá sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́ get court order kẹ́ lè lọ bá neighbor yẹn kó release CCTV. Àṣì bàbá Mohbad yìí ẹlẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ ni. Mo ń sọ fún gbogbo yín ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́rọ̀ mi. One or two things is likely to happen at the end of this case. Tí bàbá Mohbad ò bá lọ́wọ́ nínú ikú Mohbad, he did something that probably ended Mohbad's life or tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú serious ritual. Èmi ò ní tàn yìí o. Èmi ò ń ṣọwọ́ kéré nínú ayé wọn bàtà wáyé o. Èmi náà ò kéré. N tó bá lè jáde lẹ́nu mi tí bá sọ fún yàn pé hello ẹ gbàgbé wèrè. This is what I'm saying. This is what àfi tá a bá fẹ́ sọ. Gbogbo ẹ sọ díẹ̀ kẹ́ dákẹ́ yẹn mi sí level yẹn. I no dey for that level because àwọn three-way factor things like gbọ́dọ̀ wò kí n tó sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ kí n má yẹ gẹ̀rẹ̀. I will come back to that aspect. Only pé at the end of the day ẹ wo tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú neighbor. Ṣé máa tún bọ́ta sọ pé a fẹ́ lọ gba police protection fún neighbor to even get the approval. I was charged over $1 million, like $1 million naira, and I could say $1 million. I paid 900,000 direct, 100,000 to my full money. So see, 100,000. Cause send it to my I went to go and borrow because it's not something I can go to every platform or any other platform and say, hey, Joe, I fẹ́ gba police protection for neighbor Mohbad. Because in that wàhálà pọ̀ tí mi ò rí kankan tán ní kí n share nǹkan pẹ̀lú family wa touch gbéra wèrè kọ́kọ́ dé anybody kìnnìkan general kìnnìkan vengeance it's only the legal team or power of attorney. Ìgbà tí mi mọ̀ pé àwọn wèrè ló pọ̀ lórí kìnnìgbà yẹn I just came and I want to respect everybody. I want to work. On coin or àwọn olele kí ló ń pariwo family. Má jẹ́ ntẹ̀lẹ̀ jàùjàù. Jẹ́ ń wo àwọn tó ń pariwo tó ń fẹ́ fún bí ìtọ́ ti ń gbóná wọ́n di. Kí ni turn drivers? Okay, ẹ lọ bọ́lọ́pàá náà. Wọ́n ṣe kankan. Èmi ò lè stop wọn o. Ẹ ti tọ́ wèrè. Tí mo ti tọrùn bọ̀. Ẹ bá má jẹ́ ẹ bá ti gbàdúrà kí má dà. Mo ti tara bọ̀ yẹn. Mi ò lè stop o. Ẹ bá bẹ èbú kẹ ẹ bá mọ ẹ̀pọ̀n mi jáde kẹ ìyá sí kò kàn mí. But at the end of the day, he couldn't relate with the police. And I wanted to move on. So I had to go and look for money again. Power she fair wọlé. The man needs guarantee that nothing will happen to him. Okay, this is 3 police officer for you. Somewhere. But to even get approval alone, $1 million loss of money. I paid 900,000 or 100,000 balance. We are not by basic law. Because anybody told me I must not come out and say that. I just have to deliver for the justice for bad movement. I want a support. There are some certain donations that a god donates like Mokila for any donation a god of Montoya for that means you're not supporting an NGO. You are just playing double role. Because it's not coming to discuss with people in a human rights organization or a professional body. You are asking the NGO to come and be telling you what they want to use the money for in public light. So, any Tony platform, already, you know more. You understand? You know more. But the approach of donating to the NGO is double jeopardy, is counterproductive. If at any time donation wants to come, you must tell them what you want to use it for. I want me what? I the solicitor. I've get a motto. I've a ticket for your mewa. Colossy court. Okay, the ticket air can platform work. Mr. Yomi, what ticket our mewa ni? Yes, you book. But couldn't book boom. It is when you saw anything. Couldn't book boom. They might shalaye. Ultimately saw in open glare. It's not even to him privately. There are some certain things. Timama take a step in me, but even I could so. In fact, Timba soon, mo gbọ́dọ̀ make sure mo cover ẹnu mi, kí n bo ẹnu mi báyìí, kí n so lẹ́yìn. Timba soon, so that mama go be here lanu sọ̀rọ̀ lójú orun gan. Débi pé ma sharon, ma be oh mo wa tó sọ ni, ó sún báyìí ló sọ fún mi pé I'm Slim. Hello, Tinubu ga. So, kó má wá di pé mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ time yẹn, mo láti so ẹnu mi. Kí n so lẹ́yìn pé mama ko mi ti sọ̀rọ̀ síta. Kò dẹ̀ ṣe pé bóyá mi trust expander, we can trust and sleep because we won't trust already, but we're dangerous because I'm leading an operation. So EBT allows you to understand the NGO is leading an operation. So by people ya nira paromoyan peyan lo le kini yen o de mi seru justice ve yen really aye mi. But me le je ki gbogbo ariwo le yen ko le mi pa. To ba je pe yen ni I have to keep explaining myself and showing extreme evidence. O dem back oje. So for whatever the case may be, kò ṣe ti ìgbéraga. You understand? Kò ṣe ìgbéraga, kò ṣe pé mo ṣàfojúdi. I'm doing this explanation so that people can understand that in some retrospect, coming out to say exactly what you needed money for, and people still acting like incontent so your ti wa kò ṣe role yin niyen, just like the way a paparazzi will do. Why do you want to go and buy phone? Why are you paying for the phone? Don't you know it's madness, it's absurdity. You don't do that. Because at the end of the day, any to mobile Nigeria she operate. Si ọlọ́pàá bá fẹ́ lọ arrest you, tí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé marked vehicle up, they don't want to go with motor to yẹ pé ó ti show pé from zone 2, from CP, Commissioner of Police Office, don't mark yàrá. Tí ẹ fẹ́ gbé motor to ma show siren, ẹ fẹ́ bust one mọ́bẹ̀. You can't expect the police officer to use their own vehicle. They will tell you, get a vehicle for us, we'll go and arrest the suspect. We have a warrant already. If I now come on social media and tell that, okay, we were able to get them vehicle to effect that, the same people in the Justice for Bad Movement in open space on social media are condemning. Why are you paying? That is not no. This is what I do. I'm on this Justice for Bad from beginning. You don't have to. That's not. You are on Justice for Bad from beginning. You are not. You are not even. You are not explaining what you are doing. You are hurting the movement, because at the end of the day, you are not going to be on the front line to be part of the operation. So it's going to be like you are playing the role of a coach on the sideline and you are destroying the movement. It's not acceptable. And that way, it's something that you're going to learn going forward, not because of anything. Because I'm sorry, Kato de level mo ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀. So it's not that I'm changing my behavior. It's still going to be me. Ntoyin ba le gba lolowo. Kò ṣe pé o máa fi style kan tálíkà. O máa jáde tán as tálíkà pé kò bójú mu. So those are the areas. Come on, people will still go back to the same thing. But you go out of humility because on the more only nítorí owó ló ṣe tún padà lọ. Normally on a good day, Olori Ebi has invested a whole lot of time, energy in this Justice for Mohbad movement. As well as some of his panelists and supporters. Role to Nika play, but irrespective of that, I am saying, irrespective of that, we have to understand the fact that we're going to be leading the pack. It's automatic, where like say no, any other person can do it, but and I'm doing it on behalf of myself, on behalf of other people that are my fans, supporters, that are members of the public. One way or the other, we must understand the fact that I will be because some people will be expecting, after he spoke today, I should jump on the panelists. I don't have a problem with that. But if you see me on the panelists, if you see me there, I'm going there because of personal respect. At least he's older than me. Not because you're meeting if you could remember the last time, Expander to tell us who is like my 2IC. He went there to speak. You saw the way he was disrespected. Even a lot of were beginning, they were sending voice notes. I love this place, the FCO. No. So, but you think I just, I don't know. Even George, you know, marry. Now, we are already working on the next one. See, road to Lagos Airport. Another one is coming again by, the Balogun Slim group. At the shade where thou, to bring here. I know. Kí lórúkọ àwọn obìnrin tí àná yẹn Dagunja, yes, Dagunja. So àwọn yẹn náà, they are there, and I can tell you for free, gbogbo àwọn tó láwọn fẹ́ dáwó lọ́dọ̀ Dagunja, they've dropped commitment, and somebody also sent 200,000 to support the Balogun Slim group. So we're going to be doing the calculation later, and we know where we are. But we are costing to on the right track on that one. So that number one, Ejo going to Olori Ebi Kusija misunderstanding lo wa tẹ́lẹ̀. Afẹni tí ó bá fẹ́ bọ́lọ̀ ní pẹ̀lú onímọ̀ pé we are the same team. Olori Ebi o, Paparano, we are the same team. Misunderstanding and yanjú ẹ̀ láàrin ara wa. Àdẹ̀sìn rò pọ̀ papọ̀. And it's not because I am going there because of money, but because we are pursuing the same goal. The only thing is that there are some, differences, I'm saying, and misunderstanding that is coming through. Fine, some of it are personal, some of it are because I am there, I'm the superior, I'm this. Me, our competition. What I'm doing is offline, and what I'm doing is I'm just there to stand by the public and play my part. So here is sorted. Anyway, and what I've been on Saishe, they are going spiritual. So 3 about to do want to sachet. I'm only going to be appealing to both Olori Ebi, Papa, be more spiritual and don't allow for unnecessary with spiritual stuff. Error for indicator. We need to protect one another, particularly those of us that are facing the war on behalf of offline, coming to a platform where you know that, of course, there might be people donating, but it's beyond money. To now be putting the people that are sacrificing their lives and putting them under the sword all the time, when they attend the platform, it's not going to occur because oh, except there is that serious mistake. See, oh, she fits but tí ó bá ti yọ yẹn kúrò, òun lè ṣe máa rí pé army tí sójà bá ṣe mistake, wọ́n máa sọ fún ẹni pé láyéláyé ẹ̀yin kọ́ lè máa bá wọn dájú ẹ̀. Allow us to treat the soldier in their own way. Hey, no. What a soldier is sacrificing is beyond normal. So the same way, like what we are all soldiers, but that I want to roll soldier with that Shama Kada. She protest. You understand that it doesn't mean we are I'm his servant, I'm working for his company or anything. It's just brotherly love. What I can't do, they are doing it. And if we are doing the same thing, then we have to be there to be our brother's keeper. Let's see that they all returned or left the place safely. And which, of course, appreciate more in most cases that this is what a leader, a brother should do. And that's what I can do too. I ensure that nobody was left behind. I was the last person to leave. The last person to leave that police command was myself. I ensure that everybody I was able to share funds to everybody. And that is the best way I can. So that is understandable. So please, I can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone. And I'm not interested in taking anybody's glory or saying just like lady confident Yomi no. But the fact remains that two people or two NGO cannot be on the front line. There will be conflict. We must collapse under, okay, this is the person to lead on that's the operational angle on the front line. So that Konimasi Ja, only Fati, our local Shiriwa, I will ambadi go. Though Koyako deep and me to break the Silence Foundation because directive presidency. Break the Silence Foundation but they are already divided. Even while I don't know them, FCID, they cannot be bold to identify Mr. Yomi, they are not united and they want us to go to war for them. No police officer will want to go to serious war with you guys. Now who are we going to be relying on? How are we sure that you people will not mess up yourself? And that's why they could end up lying that when they went to Lagos to arrest me, Yomi fabiyi ló bàjẹ́, Yomi yẹn ni ó jẹ́ káwọn rí mú. That is the division man in here. Say o ba ṣẹlẹ̀ kò ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But you have given the police to believe that kilo fata fi ó tẹ̀ pé lọ́jọ́ ń pa ń gbà yẹn. Kò sọ́nà báyìí pé eléyìí ò ní fẹ́ kẹ́ succeed. Glóòdà ìṣe papọ̀ tó báyìí pé inú yín wọ́n papọ̀. So that's why a body would have to be the one. Tell everybody, I accept, wait, this is the person and this is the body that wants to. Even when they break the silence, go, two persons cannot speak on behalf of Break the Silence Foundation. And that's why you see other board of trustees member. Hey, they don't call you the overtake. No. Naturally, they will only the project. We're only trying to support it. But trust me, in the night course, you'll see some of them show up and that will make a whole lot of sense. So, and I want to believe you all agree with what I said, right? Like it's one love. So I know one way or the other. Somebody will tell him, I appreciate his support, Mr. Lati. Thank you for your decision to continue to support Break the Silence Foundation. Me calling anybody support. It's Break the Silence Foundation, and fine, I might be the convener. It's a public institution, and Break the Silence Foundation is to help any Nigerian or any human being that deserves a voice, that deserves or need help. òun ni mo ṣe fi NGO mi sílẹ̀ to be helping him to get the justice he deserves and desire. So at the end of the day, that is the hallmark of civility and humanity. So nobody is helping, not me. It's Break the Silence Foundation, and whatever help or support any platform or individual is giving, you are giving it to Break the Silence Foundation. Fine. Indirectly, they will say Yomi Fabiyi is the face or is the lead of that NGO, but it's a public institution and it's there to help anybody. And at any point in time, sabani di lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ kàn má dúró pé tá bá wá béèrè, you will not ask your supporters to. Tẹ́ bá rí pé we need help, even tá bá wá béèrè, I will only appreciate. Okay, but if majority billions in, come through and say, I think the NGO needs help. So, but let's support with this. To ba wa better NGO's account. So ba wulo lesekese, o shi ma wulo later. Because no way I am allowed to spend the money on myself. Wa ri ready boya mo fẹ́ lọ ṣe jíṣẹ́ fún Break the Silence Foundation. Mo fẹ́ wọ mọ́tò lọ bẹ̀. Èmi máa wọ mọ́tò yẹn, máa yọ lọ fi wọ mọ́tò because mo fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fún Break the Silence Foundation. Mi ì gba salary. But pé bóyá in comparison at me, I don't need to tell anybody. It's not going to work because in comparison person at me go me ṣe, mi ráyè ṣe. Iṣẹ́ tí mo face náà ni iṣẹ́ Justice on Bad Break the Silence Foundation until tí bá rí pé mo ti ṣe tán, I go back to my own job to make a full money for me. Tó bá lè jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ tí bá jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ tèmi, bóyá pé mi fẹ́ MC nsìn, wọ́n lè pè mí fẹ́ MC, kọ́ máa sanwó iṣẹ́ fún mi. The minimum I charge is 500,000 naira minimum. So my last is 600,000. So bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi 1 million naira kó máa ṣe MC, máa dúró sọ̀rọ̀ for 3 hours, máa tún pawó bẹ́ẹ̀, máa gbé bọ́ńdù fún mi, ilé àsọ pé ẹ lọ fún dọ́là, ilé àfún kìíní, wọ́n ti fún mi lówó mọ́tò tí máa fi lọ bẹ̀. So it can never be money for the NGO. Àfi tí bá tún máa mú owó yẹn, tí mo tún máa ná lórí Justice on Bad tí mo ṣe, tí mi tẹ̀ ní border. But tó bá ti yọ yẹn kúrò, I'm going to be where I am, nílé mi, àbí corner àbí tí wọ́n á jókòó sí, ọkùnrin lórí social media ń bì, kí máa ṣeré. And when people give to me, the money is for me. It's not for Break the Silence Foundation. To buy me, for me gift, I'll use part of it, or even sometimes everything, to support whatever I'm doing in the project. So, to my travel, on fait leave on fait pas me, or they travel, or okay, on fait le protest in the White House, on fait le protest in the Downing Street, on fait le protest in Canada. Lord, Justice on Bad. Just like the way I wanted to go and submit the letter through the embassy in London. I don't have to come to social media and be announcing that. Every month, we ticket. Every month, but we're making progress. And they cornered us, they slowed it down. Now, the wheat has been separated from the shaft. It's the glory and it's the effort of you and I. It's the contribution and support of you, Olorebi, Paparano, and all other people that have been supporting, individuals that are supporting on Break the Silence Foundation, Slim, everybody. It's not just about me alone. The only difference is that nobody knew we are going to court. I didn't come out to say, Ewa lawyer. So, they ever antagonize our lawyer. About only the 15 million from lawyer. Me block him. Me early go come for here. I was a good lawyer from. And we're in court. Federal High Court, Abuja is very expensive. Lawyers in Abuja, they are expensive. But we are making progress. At the law court, let me just. Another one is on the 28th. Look at the speedy trial. When she area body, you need to go into details more than that. So whatever the case may be, you can see for yourself. The media and bear. Back on the our media of a diary alone. Our one will story lazy. She Talawada loan, Sham Lord down to me, she will. She lawyer logo and go news. The lawyer go more until the day before the lawyer come up with our media and book. The students from University of Abuja, they were there. What did the motto last school? ẹ máa bá nǹkan jẹ́ ń bí o torí wèrè kan ti sọ pé tó bá bí wọn dá kọ́ máa bọ̀ so kó wá mọ̀ kó lè rí fíìmù yàtọ̀ kò yé yín. So and the rest of other things, other volunteers from Break the Silence, I want to get member of Break the Silence Foundation. So Mutim Groom, they were also there. And then one of our persons here on TikTok, Toala Abuja, he's been supportive. By the time he solo protest, he brought food, he brought drink, and this one too he supported, and he was inside the court. Nobody knew how he but he communicated with me and said, Mr. Yomi, I'll be there to support Break the Silence Foundation and Justice for Bad Movement. I said, thank you, sir. He was there. So, and he could see for himself. And he was giving me updates. So, this is what's going on, this is what's going on. So, I got your own. I was like, wow, this is not me. Me, the never no role to learn to play. Because tomorrow, telling me, even where most of, even already at Parano, I don't think me the way I can over the platform, nobody will be here. But me official, me anymore proud. But already work, go was a platform to me. Parano will come was a living loss of me in the few. But then when the conscious project Yomi fabiyi, conscious when me project personal, me mo be NGO, me say that if you run project gbogbo alo. Because if another person that put the NGO down, to ma se lo me sha ni bete mi lemo. I will only be there on my own personal self. So there's no point using two NGO to do this. You just need one. The rest can be supporting. So at the end of the day, we're still doing it, and so and then I'll be going straight to Binti Lai's stuff now. I have his Kelebodada, where he confirmed that the video in question. I think that's the next thing to let me check which of his audio. Yeah, we know. What's it back with son and city for?
Dájú mobile ló pè mí ní àárọ̀ yìí.
Okay.
Ẹ̀yin àti ìdàlà àti ọ̀rẹ́ méjì ni wọ́n bá mi sọ.
Ta ni yẹn?
Sani dájú mobile àti bàbá mobile.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ìdàlà àti àbítáwì.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀yin àti ìdàlà àti.
Oh, okay.
Olórí ẹbí.
Oh, okay.
Wọ́n bá mi sọ. Wọ́n ní olórí ẹbí ti kìlìtì orin tí wọ́n ti fáwọn lórí gbogbo áńdù wọn ní kankan. Musa sọ fún mi pé kán ní sùúrù ibi kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ pé àwọn náà ni wọ́n fà àwọn tó ń sọ̀pọ̀tì yín tó bá yín jà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yín ẹ̀ ń bú wọn ẹ̀ ń ṣe kínní kankan tó yẹ ń sìn. Ásà ni bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ni báwọn náà ṣe máa bú àwọn kò sẹ́ni bòdì tó ń bu ẹ̀yin lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ jẹ́ àkìtàn. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́ jẹ́ ẹni tí o gba yóò mọ̀ fún tẹ̀lé sọ̀rọ̀ ẹwà ìgbàdàn tí ń bú mi nà ẹwà ìgbàdàn tí ń bú ìyàmọ̀bá ẹwà ìgbàdàn tí ń bú àdúrà nà ìyẹn mélòó náà fẹ́ máa dánù pọ̀ èyí gbogbo tó wá ń support ẹwà ni wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò dẹ́dẹ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí kò sí bẹ́yẹn ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ ní àti máa sọ̀rọ̀ justice tí kò ní ní kíní ná ẹni sùúrù nígbà látàwọn sọ̀rọ̀ báyẹn ẹni pé ìdóṣẹ̀ ni pé Yomi ẹni sùúrù àwọn pípò yìí dẹ̀ ń dùn yìí ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn tí ó ń kàn.
kí wọ́n lè lè ṣe ló lè lè ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀pá.
ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sá.
lọ́wọ́ àgbẹ̀lẹ̀ kí ló lè lè ṣe.
mo wá understanding kankan nínú gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n bá mi sọ ètí mo fi wá sọ pé màá pè yín ọdún mo ti pé bí alatina wọn alátìrìn àwọn kan ní pé bàbá yẹn ti kó sí akóló Bukky Jesse ó ti kó sákóló ẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n sọ gbogbo nǹkan tí Bukky Jesse ti ṣe fáwọn wọn ló ra mọ́tò fún wọn òun náà ló kọ́nẹ́tì àmọ́ mọ́ ẹni tí ó kó studio instrument fáwọn ń fáwọn 100,000 every month ó dà gan àwọn náà ti rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe ó fi ń kọ̀ǹtró àwọn àìmọye àwọn kan míì tó ń sọ fáwọn tó yẹ káwọn ó ṣe ẹgbẹ́ àwọn ó ṣe nígbà míì nǹkan tó bá tiẹ̀ pa àwọn báyìí àwọn tẹ̀ nímọ̀ nǹkan táwọn ṣe mọ́ àwọn tẹ̀ nímọ̀ nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ ṣe mọ́ tó bá ti sọ fáwọn báyìí àwọn táwọn ò ṣe ẹni sòrò náà ń sìn nǹkan tèmi fẹ́ kẹ̀tì ni pé ẹ bọ́ ta ẹ tọrọ àforíjì lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn yìí o mo sọ fún mi ní ẹ máa tọrọ apologies lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹ ṣe apologies o kẹ bẹ̀bẹ̀ o.
àbọ̀ báwo la ìfẹ́ ń dùn ti Bukky yẹn náà because I'm not to understand the condition of buying.
ṣẹ́rí mo ti wá sọ fún wọn yìí pé ìjọ tán bá ráyè mo fẹ́ hàdì yín sórí kọ́ màá dé hàdì dá láti sórí kọ́ fún wọn tájọ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwa ni kò sí wàhálà wọn á ní tí mo lè pè wọn lálẹ́ yìí wọn ní náà bá wà fèlébù lálẹ́ fún àwọn máa pè mí fún àwọn máa sọ pé kí n hàdì yín ṣẹgẹt fún àwọn máa sọ pé kí n hàdì yín bàbá yẹn ti kó sákòló Bukky Jesse bẹ̀rẹ̀ lè òun ní gbogbo àwọn kọ́ńfì gbogbo wọn gbogbo àwọn avengers.
gbogbo yẹn ò tó nǹkan kan jàre gbogbo yẹn ò tó nǹkan kan bàbá yẹn ní kókó ayé àwọn sèyí nítorí pé gbogbo nǹkan tí Mr. Muyiwa yẹn ń ṣe yẹn I'm very sure ó ń ṣe on behalf of Bukky Jesse ni not on behalf of Baba Mohbad ó ti yẹ so òun ò Bukky Jesse yẹn ẹni tí wọ́n máa destroy tó wáyé pé máa jẹ́ kí jíbọ̀ bá di justice látọ̀dọ̀ wa ń bì ó rẹ̀ láti destroy ẹ̀ kó ṣàjọ́dọ̀ torí tó yẹ ò tó nǹkan ayé àmì sẹ́yìn gbogbo ìtawà dẹ̀ ń ṣe bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ìtawà ṣe lápá bíi ló máa mú justice wá ayé àmì sẹ́yìn so gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe máa bu ẹnu àtẹ́lu ìtawà ṣe bó ṣe wọ́n tún lọ pàǹtí báyìí inú ẹ̀ tún ti dùn ó tún ti bọ́ síta kò tí yẹn ó wá tún wá ń tì wọ́n lójú pé mo tún ti continue pàǹtí ti wá continue wọ́n ti tẹ́ṣọ́ mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ti fẹ́ ó fẹ́ bá bòmí yọ láti pàǹtí báyìí are you saying so what I don't know how we gonna the point is kó tó pè wá papọ̀ because mi ò ní fẹ́ kó máa dàbí àti ẹ pé wọ́n máa pè wá papọ̀ bàbá máa ṣú ẹnu kò pé bóyá wọ́n máa record àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe pa àríra physically wọ́n lè mọ̀ ṣe fẹ́ bàbá yẹn ṣe phone or video call kò sí bóyá ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa nà tán but with you wọ́n máa nà tán kí lẹ rò pé a lè ṣe kí ni ẹ rò pé Bukky yẹn lè lo against yín ká kọ́kọ́ ní ojú yẹn kó tó di pé káwa kọ́ ra sanju straight pé kí wọ́n pè mí àti bọ́lá láti kó sọ wá pé tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ lọ́ba sọ̀rọ̀ tàbá jọ sọ̀rọ̀ a ní láti tẹnu bọ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àti Bukky bàbá àwọn òhó dẹni kìí sìn kése kò possible kẹlẹ́ ìwájú justice ọmọ yín kẹ máa bá ṣe bá yín ṣe lọ yẹn káà náà máa ṣe bá ṣe káwa náà fẹ́ máa bú yín kí la fẹ́ bring yín down fún. bọ́n nítorí pé àwọn tó dìrọ̀ mọ́ yín wọ́n ń ba iṣẹ́ bíi jẹ́ a rẹ̀ rírí pé yìí ò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹtú sí nǹkan àwọn mọ̀ pé ó dàbí pé ẹ ti kó sí wọn lápapẹ́ abẹ́ni àbí nǹkan kan but tá.
wọ́n sọ débi pé Yomi.
hello. hello. mi ò gbé ọbẹ̀ yàgò tún mi pé ó máa ń gbọ́ mi o ọ̀rẹ́ ti ń fò gan-an bí tí tún mi pé.
mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹni kó bá dàbí pé mi jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó di ká wá lọ síbi ọ̀rọ̀ ojúlówó ọ̀rọ̀ gangan that has to do with 3 seconds video. You can know clearly that they were working together, and the first attempt they were only paid to destroy and downplay the key homicide evidence that we're having then. So, Emma, go on. It will fear.
kí ni ẹ̀mí padà gbọ́ ẹ mọ́ ni.
Network ni nìkan kan ló wọlé.
So ó ti yẹ tó máa ṣe ń sìn ni pé tó bá ti pè wọ́n ó yẹ téèyàn bá ti mọ ibi tán há sí dọ́dọ̀ wọn dé ayé àti ẹ̀wà mo bá ṣe máa lè move cause mi ò ní parọ́ fún ẹ wípé wọ́n ń takò wá yẹn àbí nǹkan yẹn àbí mo rí tánọ́ọ̀dì látọ̀dọ̀ wọn yẹn ó ń fún mi ní ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì ọkàn gan because láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀pẹ̀ bàbá yìí kò sí ohun tí mo ṣe tán like ayé àti gbogbo ètèmi náà tún ṣe wàhálà lọ yẹn mo wò pé ibi tó yé bàbá yìí mọ àwọn nǹkan wọn ti tán bàbá yìí lọ sọ̀rọ̀ corona inquest díẹ̀ bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ lọ sápá bí kí gbogbo nǹkan tó ń wá kó lè fẹsẹ̀ múlẹ̀ títí wọn náà ni èèyàn ń ṣe tọmọ tó kú òun lèèyàn ń ṣe I am saying because at the end of the day tó bá jẹ́ pé Mohbad lọ ń jà fún pé kó lè rí ìdájọ́ òdodo táwọn náà dẹ̀ ń jà fún tàdé ẹ̀ assist wọn kí lèèyàn fẹ́ máa bínú bàbá fún I am saying so gbogbo wọn bọ́ ṣe ń kò lè sígbà tán nígbà tí Isaac Fayose tó sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàbá yìí mo jáde nígbà tí mo mi yẹn tó ń ṣe kíní kan mo jáde mo support bàbá mi ì tí lórí TikTok nígbà yẹn mo jáde mo ń support bàbá yìí so ṣé ẹni mo ṣe máa sọ ń sìn pé ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo pépà tí mo ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ìyànjú mi náà mo dúdú kúrò ní Abẹ́òkúta mo lọ tó lọ grant interview lórí TV stations láti support movement tí bàbá yìí jà fún so ó wá ṣe wá nígbà tí wọ́n wá tara bọ̀ gidi tó wá ń ṣe ohun tó dáa làwọn kan wá ń tọ̀ wọ́n pé kẹ́ máa burú ẹran àtẹ́lùwà ohun tí àwa kọ́ lè ṣe tí ò ń gbọ́dọ̀ mi tí wọ́n bá ti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ pé maybe you come out but èmi ò fẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tó bá tún bọ́ ní sáìdì títí tàbá bẹ̀rẹ̀ ti ṣe pẹ̀lú wọn èyí búkì àtàwọn wọn tún wá nǹkan kan tó bá fi máa.
àtúnwá àwọn àgbà tí wọ́n lè ṣe.
wọn á tún dráàgì bàbá yẹn àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé èèyàn bá tètè mọ̀ tí wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìfẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé you don't understand I don't want him to be the one speaking with us because number one he won't really trust tí bá trust ara mi mọ ẹni tó wà lọ́dọ̀ side.
ẹni tó wà lọ́dọ̀ side.
tó bá jẹ́ ọ̀nà everybody.
ìtẹ́mi ni pé kébì bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àbí.
So tí wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tí ohun bàbá yẹn ò sí mbẹ̀ wọ́n á náà tọ́ fún wọ tí wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ ó sì bẹ́tà ju pé ká fi bàbá sórí 3-way course táwọn yẹn bá ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ torí tí mi sọ pé mi sálà tí máa record wọn but àwọn náà lè trust any of us bẹ́ẹ̀ tààrà àfi tó bá yẹ pa àríra physically mi yé wọn physically tàyè pàdé níbì kan tó yẹ pé àjọ bọ́sẹ̀ gbẹ̀bì kan àjọ sọ̀rọ̀ téèyàn yànnà náà tó sọ nǹkan tó wà lẹ̀ fún wọn a máa wá sọ fún wọn pé.
àbí mo kú lè bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ kí wọ́n organize meeting.
Yeah, it's possible but I will not go so because Guresi yẹn tẹ̀lé wọn káàkiri I don't know how you can do that.
wọ́n tẹ̀lé wọn káàkiri.
So wọ́n ti fèèyàn dẹ bọ́n ṣe fi King White yẹn sí àràǹdù àdúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ fi èèyàn dẹ ti bàbá yẹn and gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ó ní ṣe pé wọ́n mú kó bàbá yẹn lówó lọ́wọ́ wọ́n help wọn kò dẹ̀ sẹ́yìn sọ pé a máa ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká tún bàbá yìí ṣe tá a bá ti tún ṣe nǹkan tá a bá ṣe a fẹ́ kó ṣe ló mọ̀ máa ṣe but the truth is wọ́n corona inquest àmọ́ tó máa bá jáde ní toxicology results yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ níbi ẹ̀rẹ́ ti sọ pé òfin gèlè wa bá ń bẹ̀ àyà mi ṣe kì látìgbà yẹn àyà mi kàn ṣe kì nítorí pé kí wàá ní gbogbo wàhálà táwa ń ṣe kí result yẹn bá jáde èmi mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa fẹ́ ṣagídí wọn ní fẹ́ lò ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jáde látàrí investigation táwọn ń ṣe lọ́lọ́pàá yẹn a ṣe lò nínú ilé ẹjọ́ èmi mọ̀ pé corona wọn ní àwọn yẹn corona yẹn kò ń ṣe bàbá ló stage yẹ kò yẹ kò ń ṣe gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ló stage yẹ kò ń ṣe so ara bí lọ́ọ̀yà àgbà yẹn lọ́mọgẹ́ yẹn lọ stage yẹ pé nítorí wọn ọ̀bọ̀ bó ṣe lè kẹnu ayé kúrò so wọn kọ́ máa ìdí àyẹn fúnjọba ní pé ẹ wo bí ẹ má wọ̀ rí àwa lọ́jọ́ gbọ́ ibi tẹ máa gbé aráàlú gbà nílé ibẹ̀ ló máa ganu sí tí lè máa fi mọ́ bá wọn kò yẹ yín tọ́ba ti ń gbọ́ corona inquest wọ́n á ní nǹkan ládìjọba gbélẹ̀ ẹ fi wọ́n lẹ̀ kọ́ńdúkálukú máa ṣe tiẹ̀ tọ́ba ti ráwọn àbẹ̀ ibẹ̀ attention máa lọ bọ́ ibẹ̀ náà la máa nà wọ́n pamọ́ lẹ̀ sí so yẹn ló jẹ́ kí méjèèjì pariwo sí akú bàbá ibi tó ń tàn yín lọ yẹn gbogbo ni nọ́mbà máa padà bà yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ọkọ̀ fẹ́ fi dílé yín ni tí gbogbo ẹ máa fi tutù you understand so but people thought I am condemning corona inquest mo mọ̀ pé jẹ́ ká yọ toxicologist family fẹ́ ṣe tó bá yẹ kó bàbá ò lọ sọ fún òun fẹ́ ṣe private kìnnìkọ́ láti fi gbogbo nǹkan tó ti wà nílẹ̀ sí kò sínú ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn torí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ti gbé wá gbogbo àwọn ẹlẹ́rìí ti wá tala rẹ̀ sọ pé ó ṣe nǹkan báyìí ẹ̀rí báyìí ló wà nílẹ̀ kò sí bọ́ àti tó bá yẹ pé ìyẹn gbogbo ìyẹn ni tó bá rò sí tó bá yẹ pé bọ́rọ̀ ṣe lọ ni bá ṣe dúró báyìí sìn tí ó bá ń ṣe pé family sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ṣe tiwa tí ò ń ṣe pé wọ́n máa gbà wọlé o àbóhùn lọ́ máa múlò o original template òun ni pé ìjọba máa lọ sí toxicology ọlọ́pàá máa jẹ́rìí lọ́ọ̀yà oníkàlùkù máa pe ẹlẹ́rìí tiẹ̀ wá adájọ́ máa ṣèdájọ́ gbogbo ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn wọ́n ti pass through ẹ̀ kí ló wà lẹ̀ ta ló fẹ́ pè wá ta ló fẹ́ sọ pé eléyìí ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ báyìí kò sí kankan so the only hope náà ni private kìíní tó lọ ṣe yẹn but àwa mọ òdùmọ̀sù yẹn àti bóyá ti wọlé sí wọn lára wọ́n ti rán wọn sí kọba pathologist yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni má ṣòṣe pẹ̀lú kìíní yẹn o ó yẹ tó bá rí funfun istyle sọ pé brown ni o ó yẹ àmọ́ bóyá yẹn máa ṣẹlẹ̀ àmọ́ bóyá kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ nítorí sanṣítù kọ́ ló gbà bàbá kọ́ ló gbà ó ti yẹ kó mọ̀ sọ so tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tó ń gba pathologist yẹn lóòótọ́ wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú Wùmí tó fi sọ pé ó ṣìkà yẹn nǹkan lè ṣẹlẹ̀ but èmi ò gbà ládùúrà bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti yẹ so ẹ kọ́ láti prepare mind bàbá ni pé anything tẹ́ bá gbọ́ látara kìíní yẹn ẹ má jẹ́ kó affect health yín ogun yẹn ò tí ì bọ̀ àwọn atókù àti ń jà lọ fún yín lápá abẹ yẹn so nísìnyí Dàmọ́lá kò sígbà tá a rẹ̀ ò ní padà jẹ́wọ́ àjà sí i nítorí a ti kọ kínní síjọba a fẹ́ protest àwọn nǹkan tó wà lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ charges tẹ̀lé gbélé Dàmọ́lá lẹ́lẹ́ tó bá ti rí pé wọ́n ti ń fún un náà nígbà 7 count charges wọ́n tún wá involve ẹ̀sùn apànìyàn òun gbé òkú káàkiri òun delete wọ́n dá evidence níbo ló fẹ́ yìí sí so tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ gangan òun ló ṣe gangan nǹkan tó ṣe nìyẹn ó ti tọ́ Mohbad ti rí justice náà nìyẹn tó bá jẹ́ òun ló fẹ́ lọ foríko kó lọ foríko ó yẹ kò ṣe dandan kó jẹ́ Wùmí kò ṣe dandan ó yẹ so tó bá dẹ̀ wò báyìí pé ṣé ẹ̀mú mi ṣeré ni Wùmí yẹn wá Wùmí àtàdúrà ṣé wèrè ọmọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ mi lẹ̀ wọ́n ń sọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sẹ́ kí n máa lọ tẹ́mọ̀ ṣé ìwèrè máa ṣe yín so abẹ́ ń ṣe èrè because sáwọn báyìí pé ó dẹ̀ jókòó ẹ̀yin fẹ́ máa torí nǹkan kan ló máa tì í tára máa fi ní torí àwọn báyìí pé so ìdáwọ́ máa wà lẹ́wọ̀n gbére àbí wọ́n á ní kọ́ lọ yẹgi fún mi ẹ̀rọ máa polówó wọ́n máa kọrin lọ kí ni àjọ pọ̀pọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ máa sacrifice fún yín so àdúrà á padà wá sọ pé ok jẹ́ kó o sòótọ́ ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan wá padà sọ bàbá yìí tó ní pé kí ló pa ọmọ òun ẹ wá sọ tó bá jẹ́ pé wàdúrà ó mọ̀ ń pa àbó lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ àbó rí ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sòótọ́ ní láti tọrọ àdúrà ló bá mi ṣáàtì náà ó yẹ àdúrà ló bá mi ṣáàtì Dàmọ́lá lè wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o ó lè wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ o ayé I'm saying àdúrà mọ̀ ń pa ṣáàtì yẹn you understand torí tóònù yẹn ó ṣe tóònù Dàmọ́lá tóònù àbúrò ni how Cynthia push my brother I have the video of the fight between Cynthia and my brother ayé I'm saying àyìn láàfù tó o ti kọjá nítorí ẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àárín Dàmọ́lá àti àdúrà lọ rí.
mo wá sọ fún bàbá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo lókè ń sìn mo ní náà sì fún ẹ ti rí fídíò tí mo ní kí Somo sẹ́ǹdì sí wọn níbi lẹ́yìn nípa àwọn àti rí wọn àti ẹni pé kì í ṣe nǹkan tí àwọn ilé kò sí evidence bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n kàn parọ́ mọ́ Somo rẹ̀ pé fídíò táwọn sẹ́ǹdì ẹ̀ Somo wà bẹ̀rù nìkan wọn. now ilé ẹgbẹ́ ká ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká lò ní.
No, the point is this, my brother, the confession tí wọ́n sọ yẹn pé how can you push my brother and enact video yẹn ó wà nílẹ̀.
ó wà nílẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn náà ni wọ́n á sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lásán ipa àdébù.
nílò kan ò tí understand bàbá video yẹn wà nílẹ̀ 3 seconds tọ́yọ yẹn.
ó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn.
3 seconds tọ́yọ yẹn bóyá fídíò yẹn òun ni pẹ̀lú fídíò tí wọ́n sẹ́ni sí bàbá o àbí kò ń ṣe òun èmi ò mọ̀ nítorí mi ò rí full one tí wọ́n sọ yìí.
mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́rí èyí tí àṣẹ́yìn ti bàbá yìí yé pẹ́ ọ̀sápàdé ni kò kí ń ṣe.
ṣé ara 3 seconds yẹn àbí tó ti yọ nìyẹn.
kì í sáré. èmi ò rí pa rẹ̀.
nǹkan tí mo sọ fún ẹ nìyẹn o ti understand in tó wá fọ́nì ni pé n tí ò yé wọ aláti balẹ̀ àti bàbá láti farabalẹ̀ ni pé 3 seconds ibi tó ti yọ 3 seconds yẹn ayé àmì sẹ́yìn ìyẹn wà nílẹ̀ ó lè wá jẹ́ pé gbà tí àdúrà tó ń wá irọ́ tó fẹ́ pa ó ní fídíò èyí tí wọ́n rí náà ó ní yẹn náà lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá fẹ́ play bí wàá fẹ́ pé ìyẹn gangan làwọn máa present fún ọlọ́pàá pé fídíò táwọn ń sọ rè ẹ̀wọ̀n tó wà ń bẹ̀ lélẹ̀ láti fi divert ṣé o get me meanwhile the original one tó sẹ́ni 3 seconds yẹn tọ́lọ́pàá bá wò báyìí pé pẹ̀lú lẹ́lẹ̀ 3 seconds yìí àti tẹ sọ pé zoom wà nù ẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ síra wọn so definitely èyí tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ wa yìí 3 seconds yìí ó ní extension whether zoom wà nù ẹ̀ whether kò sí zoom nù ẹ̀ is still secondary now nítorí èyí tí àdúrà sọ pé fídíò tóun sọ yẹn ajam sẹ́yìn òun ló dárúkọ pé èèyàn kan zoom so òun ló lọ sọ́yọ́ tó tọ̀yọ́ bọ̀ bóyá ó wà nínú ìtí wọ́n rí yẹn o ó tún wà nínú ìtí àwọn onílọ́wọ́ yẹn you cannot say.
No, yes, then.
Oh, do you understand? But ó maintain pé zomo wà nínú video meanwhile èyí tí àwọn onílọ́wọ́ tó ti yọ 3 seconds yẹn violence wà nínú ẹ̀ Wùmí wà ń bẹ̀ Mohbad wà ń bẹ̀ ẹnì kẹta tí ó fẹ́ dárúkọ yẹn ló ní zomo ṣé o get me so whatever the case may be ó lè jẹ́ pé fídíò tó ń dárúkọ tí zomo wà ń bẹ̀ èyí tí ìwọ rí yẹn ni tí Wùmí ti mú ọ̀bẹ dání tí wọ́n ń jà fẹ́rẹ́fẹ́ which of course it can still be useful ó lè jẹ́ pé ohun tàdúrà gbìyànjú àti sọ ni pé 3 seconds tó ń sẹ́ndì extension ẹ̀ àwọn tó tún ṣì wà náà náà nìyẹn zomo Wùmí àti Mohbad so until tabati ilé tí wọ́n mú jáde sí another evidence mi ló jáde yẹn by course of investigation but it's extension 3 seconds yẹn don't be surprised taba share full one ẹ làbàmọ bóyá ṣé zomo wà nbẹ àbí kò sí zomo nbẹ but nítorí pé adarúkọ zomo yẹn tí mo give description ẹ òun ló ti wùn mí jáde pé àdúrà ti bà nǹkan jẹ́.
I want to believe gbogbo yín gbọ́ ibẹ̀ yẹn. Can you all see now? And this guy with all of them wọ́n ní video 3 seconds yẹn àwọn ti rí full one pé kò sí nǹkan tó jọ ń bẹ̀ fake ni. But when he spoke to me, who are representative about, they want to see if they can cajole me. I said, no problem, because I love peace. But I have to quickly point out, Baba is under influence. But as at that time, Bukky yẹn mo ṣá mọ̀ pé Baba yẹn wà under influence. Ó wà ní bondage kan. And nǹkan tó mi investigation funny gan. Tọ́rọ̀ bá ṣe ń pẹ́ sílẹ̀ sí ó máa ń gbọ́n sí ni. As at that time gan, there are some key stuff tó hàn sí mi. Campus bọ̀ sí now tó tún ti wá kẹnu ju tẹ́lẹ̀ lọ. Kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni mo lè sọ sí dancing. Kò ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo lè push. Kò ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo lè tẹ́rí sí for now. Thank you. I have to follow the due process of the law. So that when tó bá máa di pé nǹkan yẹn bọ́ta kò ní sọ lè sọ dòbò wọ́n yẹn lọ́wọ́. When I spoke about that we did a phone forensic on King White. Ẹ wo bó ṣe sáré sọ dòbò. Ẹ wo bó ṣe wọlé sí olórí ẹbí lára ń gbà yẹn. Quickly that woman changed everything. She started with lying with money. Owó tí wọ́n mú sí mi lọ́wọ́. The money was sent to the account. See, ọlọ́pàá fúnmọ́lẹ̀. I scrimmushed and sent to her. And they sent the money to the police stuff. 610,000. The Joking platform, they sent their own. I want to send the NGO's account. But they will withdraw it. But he told her, got a lot of here. She started lying. Èmi ò ṣe extension. Mi ìfẹ́ mọ bó ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ilé ayé. Wọ́n ò ní send owó sọ́lọ́pàá kó ló fẹ́ wọ́n bí ẹ̀dá. Tó bá dọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá. Ẹ tó bá ti dí pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá dáadáa. Tó bá dọ́wọ́ wọn. Ó lè yé. Mi mọ omi tó fi àwọn ọlọ́pàá. Wọ́n máa mú ó tí ẹ̀ lè lọ wọ́n ẹgbẹ́ yá ẹ̀ wọ́n ti send ẹ̀ báyìí láì. Campus bọ́ sí ọlọ́mọ àbàtẹ̀mí jẹ́. I've spent millions doing everything from court order to petition to mobilize the police to do everything to pay for, to even get vehicle, to pay for, pointers. Láti lọ kọ́ àdúrà Àdàmọ́lá àti King White in the court. Àti jíde bẹ̀ látago méjì àárọ̀. Ká tó succeed pẹ̀lú àwọn mẹ́ta gbóyìn lẹ́wà bí ìjọ yẹn ó ń lọ bí almost 6 o'clock ìrọ̀lẹ́. With so many drama, so many attack. Orúkọ mi ni ìyá Mohbad pariwo ńgbà yẹn. Látàárọ̀ dálẹ́. Màá ní títorí 600,000 naira. Màá ní yẹn ẹjọ́ gbogbo wàhálà tí mo ṣe yẹn ṣé kó wá dànù ní kí wọ́n sọ pé kí mo ò need extension. Ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ wá bá mi, ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ suggest extension. Èmi ni wọ́n bá yín. The only difference was that kò sí owó lọ́wọ́ mi one time yẹn tí màá fi sanwó extension. Èmi tí mo lè fowó sanwó gbogbo yẹn tí mi wá bá yín ni màá fẹ́ gba extension. But the problem is as at the time tí urgency wá pé ká ṣe extension yẹn kò sí cash lọ́wọ́ mi. Because this woman is always coming close to me, I said, okay, bóyá kò lè rí yẹn bàjẹ́. Mo gọ́ra mi ni mo rò bóyá kò lè rí bàjẹ́, àṣé mo ń tọ́ra mi. Kí ni mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn fún báyìí? Wọ́n send owó síbẹ̀ mi kọ́ lọ́ send yẹ̀ sí. Mo ganu débẹ̀ ǹjọ́ Monday pé wọ́n náà wọ́n ti gbẹ̀ extension o. Ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí àti gbé King White lọ́jọ́ Friday. Ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí àdúrà yẹn mo kàn gbọ́. Wọ́n ti kó gbogbo wọn lọ. Wọ́n ní kó transfer wọn lọ sí zone 2. They built àdúrà on Friday. To come back on Monday, òun ò mọ̀ pé extension bí ti wò pé mọ̀súnkùn èmi ọlọ́pàá àti supreme yẹn nìkan ní àjọ mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn bíi méjì kan tọ́jọba mi mọ̀ káwọn ẹlẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò fi account mi lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ send owó sí mi. I gave her the police account àwọn ọlọ́pàá múlẹ̀. I could recollect vividly. I'm very sure I must have screenshotted from the police WhatsApp chat. Mo dá sí wọn pé nǹkan tó send sí mi lélẹ̀ ẹ send owó yẹn sí wọn. It's only the bomb said àwọn máa send ẹ sínú account to break the silence foundation. No problem. But today they withdraw. Mo dẹ̀ lọ fáwọn ẹ̀yẹ́jọ́ Friday ẹgbà oyin tó kú lélẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ okay, they will go start the work. They never told me whether anything pé ó fail abẹ́kọ̀ ṣe kan. We are on it. So Monday I'm a fún bail ọ̀nà rẹ̀ ò yá ṣùgbọ́n kan so they have to report back on Monday. So nǹkan máa lọ ṣe láàrin Saturday Sunday kọ́ máa kó bá wa so Monday yẹn àwọn sọ pé kó padà wá ibẹ̀ làwọn máa ti wá sọ pé okay you have been detained, want to continue our investigation with you, we have an extension to hold you beyond that. Àwọn adé ti kéde àwọn adé kàn sí ó dẹ̀ di Monday mo lọ fèsì olórí burúkú láyé kíní yẹn mo lọ fèsì ẹni kíní kí tó dé padà bàbá mo bá di mo ti àjọ pàdé ní zone 2 lẹ́nu ọ̀nà géètì mo dẹ̀ ń dúró sí alágbọ̀n pé wọ́n ní ìyànkọ́ competition against mi mẹ́rin tó kọ́. But I wanted to go and honor the invitation. Mo kàn ní lọ face yẹn. I'm coming back to zone 2. Mo ṣe ṣe wàhálà káàkiri lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Same ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad àwọn tó ń ṣe kíni mi mọ̀ pé yẹn ló kọ kíní against me. Káàdì mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní mi tẹ̀lé lọ́bẹ̀ rárá. And at the end of the day, mo dẹ̀ kí mo pàdé wọn lójú ọ̀nà òrẹ́ sí bàbá Mohbad gbọ́n yẹn. Wọ́n dẹ̀ wọnú zone 2 lọ. Because he was invited as part of the investigation. Pé kí n tètè lọ́wọ́ kí n lè wá fèsì wọn ọ̀ka drill bàbá ọ̀ka gbọ́n bàtà fẹ́ gbọ́ lẹ́nu mo pẹ́ ní zone 2 yẹn wọ́n ṣàdàmì ló títí àrùbú èrè yẹn máa wá kí tó mọ̀ kó wọn ni I wrote my statement. I was furious and we were like where is he kó bọ́ta akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wá kó wá bọ̀ later wọn ilé wa ó di jọ́ kejì bullshit before I could finish from kí ma lọ sí the phone mi miss call still pọ̀ mbẹ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n pẹ́ ip yẹn ní Mr. Yomi àti pèyín AIG tí ń ka pèyín wá gbàtà àrí wọ́n ti ní ká transfer àdúrà àti Dàmọ́lá ká transfer wọn padà sí pàǹtì bí tó ń ṣe case Mohbad mo ní what tí yọ gbogbo fídíò tẹ́fẹ́ yọ náà gbogbo nìkan fóònù tí mo ṣe everything kọ́ ṣé wọ́n ti yọ fídíò 4 and 3 seconds extension ẹ̀ wọ́n ní káwọn gbé case ẹ̀ lọ padà sí pàǹtì Jesus ibẹ̀ ni Bukky Jesse yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí update dead on arrival kíní kan àmọ́ ní wọ́n lọ́wọ́ Mohbad ọlọ́run dẹ́rẹ́ pé mo ń try o who is causing me this problem ládùúgbò aláàtí mo kí ló dé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́rọ̀. None of you were seeing the stress I was going through. I was just there. Me got my face gbogbo wàhálà yẹn pẹ̀lú gbogbo yẹn. And that was how it got messed up. One was like, okay, no problem. I went to Panti. Mo ṣe trust the woman in love me tètè mọ̀ káwọn ni. Òun dẹ̀ ló deposit Sami Joji yẹn ti mi. Ikú ń bọ́ mọ́ ni ọmọ òfúra. Gbogbo odogo of Java àṣẹ Esprit Avenue gbogbo àwọn tó mú kó tira àṣẹ lẹ́bọ̀tọ̀ èmi nìkan mo face lawyer mẹ́ta. I didn't go with my lawyer because I thought it was a ride in the park and it's a ride in the park. Wọ́n mú lawyer láwọn kọ́ we had the first session bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyá Mohbad yẹn lọ wájú ló ń jẹ́ pé lọ bíu ni lọ nínú pàǹtí the same pàǹtí tí àrífà yẹn sọ pé mi lọ jí fake petition èmi lọ jí fake stamp ọ̀nà máa rán mi lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ gbogbo rubbish tó wà àti Karimo yẹn jọ ṣe Karimo yẹn náà sọ kọ́tọ̀ lọ Yomi yẹn Olúwọlé ní kíríkọ àti ẹni mo lọ face lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad mo face ẹ bí Mohbad nínú same pàǹtí inú bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad ti sọ pé ó ń sọ kò ṣe pé ó lọ sọ lẹ́yìn pé má bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pa ọmọ ẹ̀ mo lọ bó bímọ púpọ̀ ni táwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kàn wọ́n báyìí pé irú ìyẹ̀wò lélẹ̀ kí ló lè tó yìí ṣe fọ́mọ yín ní máa ń jà fún ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń lérí mọ́nú police sọ pé máa pa ọmọ ẹ̀ mi ti I was strong willed how many people can stand that pé ẹni tó bímọ ó dẹ̀ ń play on emotional card bí ìgbà tó yẹ kó mò ń ṣe nǹkan fún I would have backed off now ó kọjá owó kọ́ ló máa jẹ́ kí ọmọ ṣe gbogbo yẹn òun ló jẹ́ pé mo ṣe máa ń fi tara sọ̀rọ̀ pé ègún ni ó ti dègún ó ti dìran you cannot see me face all of that kí ọkọ tó wà wáyé pé mo ń ṣe gbogbo yẹn torí owó àwọn tó ń fèsì yẹn wọ́n pé eléyìí is beyond money this is a genuine justice seeker àdúrà tó wá bá mi tó sọ pé hello activist ó mọ̀ pé ó rí genuineness that I am a genuine activist bàbá Mohbad tó ṣe ìdìbí ìdìgan lébè yẹn ó mọ̀ pé this is it ló ṣe òun náà padà sọ pé activist Wùmí fúnra ẹ̀ tó mọ̀ pé kò ṣe pé mò ń ṣe nítorí pé mo hate òun it's my job it's what I'm passionate about because it has to do with my country in gbogbo kan sí ọ̀nà tó fi dá ṣe àṣẹ fún àwọn aláta ni ṣèbí fún ara wa ni what is gonna be my own role in making my country better ṣé nǹkan máa ṣe fíìmù kẹfà rẹ̀ nìkan ni ẹ̀kọ́ wo ló fi máa kọ́ èmi máa kọ́ àwọn àgbàlagbà lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nítorí mo ṣe fíìmù entertainment ni the best one is to contribute to your quota in the normal society kájọ máa gbégbé àlàáfíà kápọ́ra wálé but I had a problem the moment I discussed that nǹkan ẹwù ta ló tún wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bú mi regularly ngbà at the end of the day wọ́n tún force pé kọ́ dá 1.1 million padà fún wáyé mo tún sọ pé why are you people like this but tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọn ni wá you didn't drop 1.1 million into that account you paid 600,000 to the account Paparano forced 1.1 million back to this woman she was not honest to say I put 600,000 to that account or 610,000 naira but on force because people there is no personal respect but no problem but pé ẹ máa ṣe anything tí máa fi kíní ilẹ̀ Mohbad máa rí justice now ẹ wá wọlú gbogbo time tí wọ́n sọ pé another error at the 3 seconds is not real wọ́n mọ̀ kó real look at how pẹ̀lú kíní kan general Evangelists kíní kan the nonsense they did it confirmed so bí tí wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé bàbá Mohbad ní ẹbọ lẹ́rù ni he knew that the video that was táwọn ọjọ́ bóyá wọ́n kọ́ ní kílè wá stage irọ́ ni àbí kò rí nǹkan kan they were trying to water it down now look at the battle kó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó bí Mohbad gangan ni wọ́n water down gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe ìyẹn lè fi rí pé majority àwọn tó ń lò yẹn tẹ̀lé tó ń ṣe tánà díẹ̀ they are working for either camp èmi kẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ mi ò mọ́lé olódì ẹ wá rí pé kò ń ṣe ojú lásán ó ti kọjá witchcraft so kẹ́lẹ̀ wá wò pé tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe maintain tí yóò bá ní àkáìbà kó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ sùúrù àti ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ at this stage we wouldn't have gone far because the majority of the battle àwọn ibi tó gun yẹn ti wá àwọn ibi tí ò yẹ kó gun ti wá rárá ni whether social media or no social media ṣe báwọn èèyàn àwa tó tán léere la wà lórí social media kí ni ìrìn wa ṣe fẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn tí wọ́n tọ́ láti lé gidi tọ́wọ́n réyàn gidi bí wọn so even if we are sharing social media there are some certain things you just say no I can't be part of this èèyàn tó ń ṣe arúgbó nǹkan tó yìí lẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ ń kàn má gbélébù and that is why I have to continue to give kudos to those that believe in me stood by me and keep supporting me with their hard-earned money because wọ́n rí pé àti lè sọ pé a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi ojú lẹ̀ ká wá fi ẹsẹ̀ sílẹ̀ ká lórí la fẹ́ máa fi rìn. And that's why I will continue to appreciate and value it. Òun ló fi jẹ́ pé kò ń ṣe pé ó wù mí pé gbogbo nǹkan tí mò ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ọlọ́pàá ó yẹ kó go through route. Kò ṣe pé mi ò mọ mo ṣe lè keep nǹkan to myself. Do you know many things I have? Tẹ́ bá mọ iye nǹkan tí mo mọ̀, tí mo rí, tí mo ti gbọ́. But mo ṣe lè approach ẹ máa yàtọ̀ sí títí, because I must do it in a way that nobody will hold me and say go and bring your evidence. Bring your evidence. And don't béèrè for evidence àtẹni tó sọ pé I'm critical of evidence. Àwọn méjì ọ̀fẹ́ pàmí dànù. Àtẹni tó sọ pé bóyá bring the evidence. Àtẹni tó sọ pé I don't trust it. Kíní kan. Tó bá rí ìwé. Ẹ mọ̀ kó ní level tó máa bá yàn kó kankan. Wọ́n máa wó lè wò pé this guy must go down. They are so hell-bent pé wọ́n fẹ́ mú gbà tí máa pé ìjọ tí máa rò pé àbí tí mo fojú kan pé wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀ pé ṣó ti fojú rí evidence yẹn. Wọ́n bí pé àwọn ṣì ní miss àwọn máa dé èèyàn sí débi pé ìjọ tó bá máa sọ pé òun ti rí kò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ́jọ́ kejì kò gbọ́dọ̀ lọ tú tí máa pè pé ó wà lọ́nà báyìí 30 minutes wọ́n lè sọ pé tó máa yanjú yàn kó sáré wá báyàn. Mo mọ̀ ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó máa yé yín bọ̀yìn tẹ́ bá ti tẹ wà nú ayé tẹ lákàáìbà tí mo mí. That's how sensitive it is, because fine, there is fear of the unknown, but operational angle of this kind of job on a very good day mi ò bóyá mo ṣe private investigator, but in this situation mo láti fi ọpọlọ gbé. Wọ́n á ṣe informal private investigator, àwọn experience street knowledge mo fi with report here, but ẹni tó bá rí gbogbo movement mi you go realize say me I no dey fear anybody. No is not dey fear. Mi sọ tí ẹ bá gbé English o tó tutù tó túlẹ̀ even tó bá jù gan mo mọ̀ kò yẹ kó mo fi ń lérí o mo mọ̀ kó ṣì ṣọ́ ni pé tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ pull out pàpàpà tí o ti pé bí mo dúró mo ṣàyà gbangba o bá ti throw out o throw pa àmọ́ pé you are facing ọkùnrin ṣùgbọ́n tí bá sún end time yẹn ló máa wọ pé mi kì í ṣe actor àmọ́ pé bose ni mi but mi lè máa show gbogbo fíìmù yẹn níta àgbà so máa lọ ọ ẹ mọ iye páńpẹ́ gbogbo gbà tí mo ta fi jọ wà papọ̀ tí ìyàwó bá di yẹn kí n gbọ́ ẹ̀sẹ̀ sì jọ wà wọ́n ti máa pè yàn wá yá gbogbo gbà tá a fẹ́ ṣe press conference ó mọ̀ pé fíìmù wọn bọ̀ èmi tí mi ò kó security síbẹ̀ mo mọ̀ náà mi ìṣọmọ ìkéré nínú ayé mo mọ̀ kọ́ ń bọ̀ pọ̀ mi ìkọ́mẹ́ni tó ń bọ̀ ni mo mọ̀ kọ́ ń bọ̀ pọ̀ mi ìmẹ́ni tó ń bọ̀ tó bá ṣe pé rádísì tó ní Mr. Yomi nígbà sẹ̀mọ́ ní àwọn ilé mi ìfẹ́ bọ̀ kọ́tọ́ kó síta yẹn máa kọjá kó kú píìnì lọ́wọ́ mi píìnì ẹ̀yọ̀kan máa jáde máa kọjá lọ bí tèmi lọ bọ́ bá tí wọ́n gẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́ ẹ̀bọ̀rẹ̀ tí ń lẹ̀ mọ́ mi òun lè lọ o àwọn òun náà o mo kọ̀ báyìí pé tí bá tiẹ̀ tèmi bá lọ tí mo move ọmọ ọlọ́mọ ń kọ́ mo kọ̀ gbọ́ sáwọn rádísì yẹn lẹ́nu pé ok ṣe general to me those are the danger that are involved kò ṣe pé bóyá wọn make it attempt lóríṣiríṣi ìgbà kan tí wọ́n wà ní zone 2 ìyẹn lé ọwọ́ wá gidi ni bóyá ṣe ń bọ̀ mo ti mọ̀ pé eléyìí ọwọ́ tó fẹ́ gbà mí lọ́wọ́ ọwọ́ mi tó fẹ́ bọ̀ yẹn tí bá délé tó bá jẹ́ pé tambolo ni mí wọ́n máa jàkàrà mi jọ́ kejì o mo fọ́ lọ́wọ́ àbúrà mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ aláyé bàbá àgbàlagbà mo mọ̀ nǹkan tó so mọ́ra ó gbẹ̀ mú ókè ó yẹ kí wọ́n bọ́ ìyẹra ni kí ló ń ṣe yín ó yá stay tuned now tẹ́bá ti gbọ́ tó bá ti announce ní TVC lọ́la breaking news actor Yomi Fabiyi has passed ti gẹ́ lọ nìyẹn ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́bá dúró dára kẹ́yìn tí lọ́wọ́ wọ́n yé ṣe wọ́n yẹ kẹ́yìn gan lẹ́ máa bá lọ ó yẹ wọn sáré lọ́ máa àwọn ọlọ́mọ kan tó máa lọ́ máa ṣe kókó bẹ̀ ní pé àwọn yẹn kọjá owó. So when you see people like this nígbà mo irú kàrí wọ́n yẹn ń sìn tó ń ṣe bálabàla nígbà tó ní kí n lọ sọ́gọ́mbọ̀ mo jẹ́ kẹrin náà tó ń sọ ńgbà yẹn pé Yomi ẹ̀rọ ló ń pa share owó ta send sí ni your attention freak n tó sọ ní ìdájí ni pé wọ́n náà fẹ́ send owó láàrin mi àti ó bá mi sọ ní kò mọ̀ pé mo ní as evidence ó ní inú Rockcliffe ni wọ́n send owó sí ló dẹ̀ challenge mi níta gbangba ó ní mi ò rí owó. I know majority some of you rubbished my reputation there. You don't believe èèyàn tó ń ṣe irú nǹkan báyìí ẹ fẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà dá irú ebi wo lẹ́rù máa pa mí tí wọ́n máa èlò lè wà máa sọ pé every time àdé máa takú lọ ebi yẹn náà lẹ́ mo ṣe wá owó yẹn náà mo ṣe wá I will play you see the evidence now. Meanwhile as at that time tó ń rubbish mi tó ń insult mi lórí paparano ẹ̀rọ yẹn àbẹ́ ẹ̀rọ yẹn ṣọ́sẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ sí àṣẹ láì bàjá láì ṣe kankan kò ṣe pé mi mo ní problem pẹ̀lú àwọn pípọ̀ yìí I was just too not unnecessarily available but they saw it as àròbájọ́ ń ṣe ní social media ní eléyìí serious jù then they want to start attacking you. Meanwhile ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tó send owó sí wọ́n wá lọ kò ṣe pé wọ́n wá send owó bàtọ́ ni pé òun ti fi yẹn bú mi káṣí nọ́mbà two they went to another account wọ́n ṣe wà lọ sínú account NGO wọ́n dẹ̀ lè send owó síbẹ̀ òun bọ̀ máa fi hàn yín sìn. Bro. You can see how wicked these people can be. Ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tẹ́ send nìkan sí ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tí okay tẹ́ bá lọ wò dáadáa throughout gbogbo wọn tí mo ṣe mi tẹ̀lé bí mo tẹ̀ sí parọ́ tí mo tọ́ public n tí ẹ̀ ríro.
Connected.
Now ẹ máa gbọ́.
So I chat. Your class student national they no send us.
Cars company yẹn kí ni lọ bá send us ti.
Ẹni ẹni tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́ gbọ́ o.
Kò sí wàhálà ṣá. I'll acknowledge you.
Your class student national they no send us.
Cars company yẹn kí ni lọ bá send us ti NGO.
Your class student national they no send us.
Cars company yẹn kí ni lọ bá send us ti NGO. Kò sí wàhálà ṣá. I'll acknowledge receipt later.
Okay, no problem.
Ṣé ti gbọ́ abẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa kí n tún play níbo ló sọ kọ́ send ẹ̀ sí ẹ jẹ́ n play fún yín kẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ bá mi sọ sí comment section níbo ló sọ kọ́ send ẹ̀ sí.
Your class student national they no send us.
Cars company yẹn kí ni lọ bá send us ti NGO. Kò sí wàhálà ṣá. I'll acknowledge receipt later.
Okay, no problem. Your class student national they no send us.
Cars company yẹn kí ni lọ bá send us ti NGO. Kò sí wàhálà ṣá. I'll acknowledge receipt later.
Okay, no problem.
That's the one àti mọ́mí tó ń pè mọ́mí light on yẹn ni o and the woman mọ́mí light on yẹn she was going from platform to platform then destroying my name. It means that as at the time tí carry wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n send owó to come publicly. So when you look at even hosts like irú Paparano yẹn gbà yẹn they don't understand the meaning of fighting for justice. Gbogbo wọn kọ́ lówó. I am on the front line. Ẹ fẹ́ kí n lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ sí ọ̀gànbọ̀ tó involve àwọn sharks. Now, if somebody is coming to your platform or coming down to rubbish me or something, then they were offline. But hello, you can't do this. But I wasn't protected. You are an attention. You know, humility will come up below me at that point in time. I mean, so now. Well, it's okay, I heard you. If anytime I watch video, you might have bomi jelo jumi. No, I'm not supposed to be sharing shouting at a drop pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Depo my share 30 seconds pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. But I did because I thought you are reliable. The public said, "Can anyone even can see some pẹ̀lú?" Wèrè ò dúró rárá. Ó ní Bukky Jesse lẹ́yìn Shamuga kan. Ó ń kọ̀ọ̀kan, òun fẹ́ dá lóhùn padà. Why would you want to respond to her? This is a murder case we are dealing. Kí n tó jí padà ó ti da ṣáàtì síta. Mi tún fi bínú. Mo dẹ̀ jí mo ní calm down, fi wọ́n lẹ̀. We'll sort it. Like, the next thing she was like, ṣé máa lọ sọ́gbọ̀n bọ̀ yẹn? A máa send owó sí, no problem. And then I asked her, I just sọ̀rọ̀ ń bì. Wọ́n realize pé onígbọ̀lẹ̀ sẹ́nẹ̀ oní Rockcliffe lọ send yẹ sí. For her to say Rockcliffe, ṣé wọn go to confirm nìyẹn? That means it was the Rockcliffe account she sent to Mommy Lighton. Abi? So possible. Kẹ́wò kàtọ́ ṣe ń gbà yẹn o. Ẹni Mommy Lighton ló send owó. Ó dẹ̀ confirm òun sí. Ó ní Rockcliffe kìíní yẹn ni wọ́n send díẹ̀ sí. That means ìwọ ló send the account to Rockcliffe sí wọn. Meanwhile, it was a lie. Ìgbà tó máa di later, o ti bọ́ síta publicly, o ti rubbish mi. Àwọn èèyàn ti rò pé Yomi èèyàn tún send owó sí. Ẹ wá wòye àwọn tó ṣe bálabàlá yẹn. Ṣé tẹ́yà bá sọ pé ó ti dègún? Kọ́ máa rán yẹn. Ṣé àwọn èèyàn yóò bá yẹ pé ṣáà ti gun ò ti ní problem? Owó tí mi ò rí. And she asked me openly. Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ sọ pé ẹ̀rọ owó yẹn mi ò rí? With respect. Ẹ wá imagine, ṣé any of my colleagues lẹ́lẹ̀ máa gbé ṣogbo yẹn tí ara ò ní pé kí ni gbogbo orí burúkú yìí dá tí bá rí kí ló stop ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ní 250,000 naira. But and the truth is, aláti tí mo ń gbà lórí phone, the NGO's account, phone tí a tẹ̀ ti fi ṣí NGO ń gbà yẹn, SIM card yẹn tẹ̀ ti sọnù. So mi ò fi NGO gbàwó for a very long time. So mi ti ẹ̀ kò sówó ní NGO account. So I wasn't going to be receiving a lot on my phone because personal phone me nígbà yẹn mi fi number yẹn sí bank for NGO because it could make any sense. Rockcliffe is my personal company. Yomi fabiyi Lukman Abayomi is my personal. Ó ní mò ń gbà láti lórí phone mi. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó yé mi pé Rockcliffe ni ó fi mí ní mi rí tí n bá ti rí I will acknowledge it. Ṣé mo pé bá ti máa fi wá later tó máa gbé evidence pé wọ́n sanwó. Wọ́n ṣe wá lọ send owó yẹn láti fi ṣe ìka fún mi. Wọ́n wá lọ send sínú Break the Silence Foundation. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tó wá ń tẹ̀lé tó ń bu ẹnu àtẹ́lù mi for not committing any crime, for not being dishonest. Wèrè kan wá wèrè bọ̀bọ̀ kan wọ́n gbà kan. Ó ní Yomi yẹn ní problem pẹ̀lú gbogbo èèyàn. How did I have problem with her? Báwo ẹ wo orú ẹni yẹn? Táwọn ọmọ tó bí tó bá ń bára yìí fọwọ́ tì í. Kò ní mọ̀ pé ìṣìkọ́ tí bàbá wọn ti ṣe ni làwọn jẹ. Because as at that time, mo má jẹ́mu tó wà lórí mi. Ìsà òkú tó lanúlẹ̀ tó ń dúró pé you are helping. Bí ìsà òkú ṣe lágbára tó yẹn, sometimes ó nídìí èèyàn tó wà láyé láti ràn lọ́wọ́. Ta ló máa package ìsà òkú tó máa wọ́n tún lè kí ẹ̀ tó wà láyé nìyẹn. Ó lágbára kò ṣe tú rẹ̀ ṣe. Ẹni tí ò tó yẹ pé kò mọ kankan kò ní kankan kò lè mọ oníbi tó máa sùn òun ló máa túnṣe. Á dẹ̀ tún ìsà òkú bílíọ̀nìà àtúnṣe òun ló máa pọtí lékè ló máa kọ́lé fún. Tí the real estate mogul tó ń kọ́ ilé almost every month tó bá wá kú tán ẹni tí ò ní owó ilé tí ò ní kọ́lé tó máa fi kúrò nílé ayé òun ló máa kọ́lé fún. Allahu Akbar. Òun ló máa kọ́ gbogbo ilé tó máa ṣe. Ẹ wo boy tó ń ṣe kíni ó ní òun ò believe pé òun lòun máa ṣe ìsà òkú Mohbad. Ó ní it is an honour for him. Ẹni tí ò ní kọ́ ilé tó máa fi kúrò láyé òun ló dẹ̀ máa create ilé. Bí Dangote ṣe lówó tó yẹn tó ní ilé Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá gbogbo ẹwẹ́ ó lè jẹ́ ẹni tó máa gbẹ́bí tó máa sùn tó máa mọ ibẹ̀ tó máa ṣe ó lè jẹ́ ẹni tí ò ní kọ́ ilé tó máa fi kúrò ní ayé ni. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó mọ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n á wò pé ìwọ tó fẹ́ kọ́ ilé tí máa sùn títí ayérayé tí máa lọ mo nílé tó fọwọ́ náà lọ́mẹ́yẹ kan bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ká dára ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. But she never knew I had it. Ó ń fẹlẹ́ngẹ́ ó ní kíni kan. There was a time ó parọ́ òun ò ní tí n bá gbé mi tó ti ní kàn ṣe prayer kan dá orúkọ òun àti ìgbà tó prayer kan ṣe ń gbà yẹn wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n lọ ṣe kinní kan wọ́n lọ ṣe gbá wọ́n lọ ṣògùn bí kan ṣe gbá kan tí bá gbé jáde àti gbogbo yẹn dárúkọ ẹ̀ sínú prayer Wùnmí yẹn tó bá rí ó lè gún lẹ́mẹ̀ 500 tí máa wá rẹ́ bàbá gbé jáde táìmù tí tó fún ni tó bá ṣe mo kàn rẹ́ ni mo wò ni because she was just ẹ̀wọ̀ táìmù tó fi ń ṣe wòlímọ̀ yẹn kí wá ní gbogbo energy tí mo ní kí wọ́n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa play lane táìmù yẹn tí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe wà wájú mi ṣé mi ṣe fracas ni I will just be entertaining people Yomi yẹn náà ní tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ojú padà ìyẹn lè fi wá ṣe ń bì irú orúkọ ni wọ́n ṣe máa ṣe so many things mo ti kọ́ ti Bíntí láyé yẹn sìn if you want me to replay back let me know if you have tẹ́bá ti gbọ́ dáadáa pé fídíò tó wà lọ́wọ́ Bíntí láyé tó lóun gbé fún bàbá Mohbad tí òun àti bàbá Mohbad àtàwọn kìíní kan vengeance tó fi jọ ń tàn àwọn èèyàn wípé it's the same 3 seconds video irọ́ ni Yomi Fabiyi pa you can hear him confirm pé ó yàtọ̀ and that has been established so that lady that spoke should now get the facts right ntẹ́mi jà fún ntẹ́mi mọ̀ kó wà lọ́wọ́ mi ntí mo ní èmi mo tí mo bá àwọn ọlọ́pàá sọ and whether you like it or not àwọn ọkọ mi wà jẹ́ pé àwọn ọ̀gá yẹn àti even commissioner of police tajọ sọ pé Yomi báyìí ló ṣe rí báyìí mi ì kọ́ lè dárúkọ wọn because they can never be witness in any case tó bá dé dárúkọ pé ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá báyìí ló sọ fún ẹ ó lè di ogun fún mi so mo kàn máa gbọ́ bí àsọmọ àgbà tèmi ni pé ẹ ti sọ ẹ̀yin kọ́lẹ̀ máa èmi as an NGO I will continue to pursue my case kò ní pé wọ́n sọ tọ́ fún mi kò ṣe pé wọ́n sọ fún mi pé fídíò yẹn kò authentic somebody didn't tell me gbogbo tẹ̀lé tọ́lọ́pàá ń pọ́n mi létọ́ fún mi ní tó bá jọ́ mọ̀ yẹ lómi ni wọ́n á ti pawó dà ṣe fún o it's not a joke lẹ́yìn ọkọ̀ máa ṣe fílẹ̀ngẹ́ I'm an NGO I'm an activist kò ń ṣe gbọ́ àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ kúrò pọ̀ ń jẹ́ activist nǹkan activism kan yẹn o ní proper structure wọn ò rí epo ní kankan lẹ́yìn wàá máa face commissioner of police face ID wọ́n sọ pé gbàbí má gbàbẹ̀ the only difference in the protest I've been sticking my neck to say I must do pẹ̀lú àwọn tẹ̀tí nígbà àwọn top celebrity tó ń sọ láwọn fẹ́ ṣe tán stop wọn gbogbo táwọn ìyàbọ̀ yẹn fẹ́ ṣe stop Two-Face fẹ́ ṣe tán stop commissioner ló pàṣẹ fún tó bá dánwò èmi tẹ́lẹ̀ sí o the only difference is that there was no crowd mo mobilize the crowd mọ̀ pé má ṣe yẹn mo ṣe just because I want Mohbad to get justice tẹ́ bá tẹ̀ wá ní gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀rí ní Abuja the commissioner of police sent people down to me say what are you doing there ẹ jẹ́ kó stop oh máa ṣe sẹ́ you saw when the police came with the PRO of the entire Abuja that woman has been talking about me wọ́n ti lọ fẹjọ́ mi sùn dáadáa kí tó lọ protest l'Abuja wọ́n ti threaten wọ́n ti ṣe nígbà tẹ́kọ̀ 2-1 ọba rí báyìí wọ́n gbé mi lọ ni ṣé mo ti torí ẹ̀ sá ni do you know how many times people were calling me Yomi Fabiyi ṣẹṣẹ àmọ́ wọ́n máa adé yẹn PRO FCT Abuja wọ́n ti lọ rojú ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ fún gbogbo ilẹ̀ rí náà they go there Yomi Fabiyi did this okay report the case bring it to us kò kàn mí èmi yẹn náà mo tún lọ sí Abuja yẹn mo tún lera mi sílẹ̀ lẹ́tìtì the woman came with the squad ìjọ tá à ń sọ yẹn wọ́n fẹ́ arrest mi wọ́n fẹ́ charge me for child abuse endangerment of life of a child wọ́n fẹ́ gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ mi in conjunction with ẹ̀dájọ́ bímọ ìyá tó bí Kóredé was there working with the police and the people that wọ́n jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀ nígbà tó rí pé yẹn dé báyìí tí yẹn tọ kámẹ́rà ó dìde ó bọ́ síbẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tó sì sọ burúkú àwọn kùbákùbí ọ̀rọ̀ sí mi you people don't know what was happening behind the camera let me just show you so that you guys can see anyway she was there despite the fact òun ti lọ Fídíò yìí má ṣe rí kiri o. Okay, mo bóyá rí báyìí.
Hello.
Mi make a call go dem wọlé o. Sherry. Sherry, ẹ̀rí Akorede.
Hello.
Sherry bẹ́ẹ̀.
Hello.
Mi make a call o. Mi fẹ́ kó mọ̀ kó mo rí call o ń gbà yín ni o. Sherry.
Tó padà sí.
Mo bóyá rí dáadáa.
You come out.
Mo fẹ́ kẹ́rí dáadáa.
Hello.
Mbọ. Okay, ẹ wọlé. Sẹ́tìrì.
Ló sọ tí méjì tí ò gbàgbọ́.
Sẹ́rí. Sẹ́rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Now ask yourself the kind of pressure tí máa wà. Ẹni bí àdúgbò yẹn ṣe dá. This, I just came back from London. Mo ṣe dé láti London. Mo gbé ọmọ lọ fún ọmọ tó ti wà lọ́wọ́ mi for 4 months plus. Luckily ó lóun lọ fún visa ní Abuja. Mo àpẹ́ o ọlọ́mọ bàbá mi tó kíní dáadáa o. Nobody knew I was coming back to Nigeria. Mommy Silence is golden. Supported me, Mr. Yomi. I can see your zeal. Ẹgbà ẹwọ́ yìí. Whatever you want to do with it, God will help you. I believe you. Money mommy. Ṣé yá mi ni? Wọ́n ní Mr. Yomi. Ẹ ṣá lọ gbà ẹgbà. Ẹ lọ wá ṣe whatever tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe. Immediately mo sáré wá bá ìgbà ẹni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí play game mo kó change mo ra ticket mi ṣé kí n fa Akorede lẹ̀. She started messaging me. Mo wá message yẹ pé hello, I took this boy because his life was in danger. Jẹ́ kí n filẹ̀. Later we will come and meet the boy here and don't leave my child o don't ṣe kíni kan mo ní they wrote kó náà ò gbà. She started troubling me. Níbo mo ti fẹ́ rówó mọ́ wọn padà tí n bá ní kí n gba ibi tá gbà wá. Don't forget that I was in Cotonou, Lagos to Cotonou, Cotonou to Ivory Coast to Turkey to London ni mo gbé Akorede gba ọmọdún mẹ́ta. Tí n bá ní kí n ṣe wá padà wá kéèsì ti wà l'Abuja mo ti gbọ́ pé presidency ti give you directive kọ́lọ́kọ́ I need to quickly leave under 1 week. 2 weeks, I must go back to Nigeria to go and finish up. I can't go that route. Ticket to go our return work fún. Marco sanwó kó lè gbé wa padà sí time tí a fẹ́ padà but I don't want. Kò sówó tí ma fẹ́ padà. Mo ti ra ticket tèmi pé kí n fọmọ́lẹ̀ kí mi lọ face ogun yẹn. Ó ní no òun ò gbà ó. Kí ni gan ọmọ yẹn kékeré jù. I don't want to have problem. Tí n bá filẹ̀ sílé anybody tó rè mí ní Nàìjíríà tí mo dé àwọn ẹni bíi they can give her $5,000-10,000 sọ pé Yomi Fabiyi jí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ lọ lóyìnbó tí embassy bá ti wá pè mí pé tó bá ti competition lọ́bẹ̀ they will call me wọ́n á béèrè pé níbo ni mo fọmọ yẹn sí why did you leave a 3-year-old in UK ẹni tó gbà lọ́wọ́ mi ní UK yẹn will be charged to court alongside with me the same offence lájọ commit and child trafficking is a global is a serious crime. And Eleni, I was hell-bent that I must continue this justice from Mohbad. How do I do this? And luckily, I was just playing the game. Only she people lost play game to mbu mi yẹn. To ma mbu mi to so gbo ipe yin pọ̀jù. Oh logo mo sha roju. Papa. O yẹn sha ṣe o ku díẹ̀ kó pé owó ticket yẹn. Mo ṣe send sí again yẹn pé ó yẹ bá mi cut Akorede only to I will balance you up. I can tell you for free, I flew into Nigeria. Coins in pounds to allow me could take $10. Both allow me could 100,000 naira. and I flew into Lake Abuja òun wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá dẹ̀ gbọ́mọ fún ó yá gbà ó ẹ̀lẹ́ bó ṣe rí pé mo ti dé báyìí mi ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ṣe àwọn NRC mọ̀ pé mo ti wà ní Nàìjíríà but you people on TikTok did not know only Expander àti maybe Mr. Kofi but eventually mo ti wà l'Abuja mo ti wà mo kàn tọ́ kámẹ́rà fún wọn ní pé mo ti wà l'Abuja o mo kọ́ báyìí but please don't tell anybody mo jẹ̀ ń bá gbogbo mo ti fèsì mo ti gbé lọ́yà àti wọnú FCID mo ti kọ statement ibẹ̀ mo ti rò pé what's the next thing mo ṣáà ṣe gbó kíní yẹn lọ ibẹ̀ ni mo ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wá owó ibẹ̀ ni mo ti pè Expander pé wọ́n náà fẹ́ lọ ṣe báyìí o àwọn need the social amount of millions of naira because àwọn tíìmù yẹn wọ́n lọ ṣe nǹkan báyìí mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń wá owó yẹn kiri ok ibẹ̀ náà ni àwọn ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá yẹn sọ pé Mr. Yomi being an activist ẹ má gọra yín o àwọn tó wà ń di ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ́n já mi sí ẹ̀yin náà pariwo and then immediately tá bá ti arrest Wunmi if you can get somebody like VDM pẹ̀lẹ́yìn kẹ́ pariwo tá bá ṣe gbé so that they won't be able to block us they told me everything mímí tó kù tí wọ́n sọ fún mi ní Sunday mo dẹ̀ wọ́n pé okay good mo dẹ̀ set okay let me start a solo protest má jẹ́ endanger life any other person mo ti stage the solo protest ẹ pé máa lọ protest the National Assembly èmi nìkan so tariwo yẹn bá pọ̀ pé máa sùn síta ń bẹ̀ ni I will risk my life then mo wọ okay hello madam since you are in Abuja oya ọmọ ti wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ o a day to the protest then wey she began to call me òun lọ sí Kaduna o òun fẹ́ gbọ́mọ lẹ̀ o òun ṣe kíní kan mo ní o lè jẹ́ kó mú da oníwọ̀n lè gbọ́mọ lọ o Kaduna tó dangerous mo ti sọ fún ẹ pé mo máa busy from tomorrow ṣé tó lẹ́nu ìsáyẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọn ò mọ ti fẹ́ ṣe máa busy from tomorrow yẹn bóyá ó ní kó fọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí dàbí láàmú mi ìṣàlẹ̀ kọ ọmọ sílẹ̀ I love children àti pressure ní ti ń pọ̀ jù mọ́ pé ọkọ̀ tó mọ̀ sí abọ́ sórí social media ọmọ kékeré lòun o òun ti ṣe kíní kan òun kọjá jùsọ́kọ́ ni o òun ti ṣe kíní kan o ó ti ń fọmọ dàwọn láàmú kò sọ pé òun bọ́ ọmọ bọ̀ l'Abuja o òun ṣọ̀kan tó ń l'Abuja lọ́tọ̀ ni o I was forced to say okay you know what I don't want argument I'm a peaceful person bring the child ibi tí mò ń sùn ni mo ti wá arrange pẹ̀lú èèyàn yẹn pé hello madam I have a serious case now ọmọ yìí máa mú ti yín látọ̀la mo fẹ́ lọ bìkan 3 days after I'll be back and then I'm just meeting you for the first time physically and ọmọ yìí ò mọwọ́ mi máa jáde lọ àwọn ọmọ mi dẹ̀ kéré I can only allow for the boy to sleep with me tó bá dẹ̀ ti di àárọ̀ máa wẹ̀ fún bóyá bí tẹ bá wà kó bá lè mú wá báyìí or something but for him to be around us forever ó ga ọ bàbá ìpè kí ni o fẹ́ ṣe mo ní okay no problem mo ní wàá máa mú wá lálálẹ́ I don't want to stop the protest for Mohbad. My son is supposed to be my #1 priority. But I had already made provision to go to another year. Yeah, one da padà ní a máa protest ní ìjọ́ kejì alẹ́ lórí ìrọ̀lẹ́ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wà láàmì. Mo lè sọ pé kó má mọ̀ wá náà. I accepted thinking that she was going to Kaduna. Mo lè ṣe kí ni mo gbọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Mo lè ṣe ìpàjọ́ ń lọ káàkiri. Went to National Assembly wọ́n lè wá kúrò National Assembly báyìí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ká wá lọ sí fountain yẹn ni mo set up sí gbogbo placard tí mo ṣe adé gbogbo ẹ̀ tán everything was set ni mo wá tan camera ni gbogbo yín ṣe wá rí pé so Yomi Fabiyi is back to Nigeria ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo wọn ti wá rí ọmọ mi nínú mi lè so mọ́lẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ láì ṣe wúrẹ́ mo ti tẹ́ ẹni tí máa sùn lẹ̀ àwọn kékeré ó dẹ̀ ṣeré pa ẹ̀ wọ́n rí iwájú camera. Immediately they began an onslaught. But how can we mess up with Yomi? If I had announced we fẹ́ solo protest, if it was fair doing one again, do like ohun tó ní lẹ́jẹ̀ pé ìyá kò mọ̀ mo kàn sọ pé I will be busy mo fẹ́ dá ọmọ padà so I won't be available for the chat. Not to wait. How can they? Yomi want to do something, but they don't know what I want to do. They don't know where I want to do it. That is the power of secrecy. In spite of the short notice, one day on the day, she began to text me message. Kí wọ́n kọ́ tó ń send his own, àwọn wo ló send the messages here? Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí contacted. Go and meet Yomi. Sọ fún pé kíní kan. Mo ní èmi tí mo wà pẹ̀lú ọmọ ní UK for 4 months. So láàrin 30 minutes tó send ní kíní ọmọ ẹ, mo ti di bad father. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbé mi ṣépè. Sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú sí mi. Mo kàn rán wò. mi ò mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí. I thought she was in Kaduna. And the next thing, you saw what happened. Mo ṣe protest, mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. You all were happy, like, Yomi fabiyi, okay, God bless, oh my God, God protect you. And ṣàdúrà kò kọ́ lọ ń dáàbò bò mí bẹ́ẹ̀. Mọ̀ pé danger ti ń bọ̀. Your prayers were answering. Ara nǹkan tó mo ṣe value olórí ẹbí nìyẹn. Olórí ẹbí ló wá pè mí. A lot of people were messaging me. Olórí ẹbí wá pè mí pé Mr. Yomi, mi mọ̀ pé mo ń sùn lọ́wọ́ ni làwọn ẹbí rẹ̀ sì ń pè mí. Lóun sọ pé àwọn tó ṣì kí ẹ wà lórí platform olórí ẹbí. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pè àwọn pé káwọn bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí n mọ́mọ́ yẹn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo ní olórí ẹbí, I can't endanger the life of a child. How much more my own child? Pé mo ti ní provision fún ọmọ àmúlọ síbi tó fẹ́ lọ sùn. Ẹni ẹni 9 o'clock ló máa dé ni, and this is few minutes to 9 o'clock. So mo fẹ́ kẹ́ni ẹ ti dé sílé kó tó gbéra ni. Wọ́n ní but okay, but ẹ máa yẹ káwọn wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ́nà àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tí sọ oríṣiríṣi kí wọ́n dẹ̀ ti plan nǹkan oríṣiríṣi nǹkan yé sí yín o. Mi ò bá advice yín tẹ́ bá ní pọ́rọ̀ mi ẹnu mi rùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́mọ yẹn kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́yìn máa ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe lọ. Mo ní okay, no problem sir, but I'm not lying to you pé mo ní provision for ọmọ yẹn. I will take one kúrò sí. I listen to him. Hello, mo need 2 personal protection. Àwọn guys don't tell me I have to lose one of them. Ó wá kó èèyàn kan pẹ̀lú mi. Normally I needed 2. Àwọn tí mo sanwó fún tán yẹ kó gbé ìbọn gbogbo ẹ̀ wá. Àwọn yẹn ní mo láti send the motor because àwọn ò lè gbé gbogbo ìbọn wọn àwọn káwọn fi wọ private public transport. Mo kọ̀ báyìí pé wo tó bá yá yẹn débì. And I was told there is another security on shop, mi mọ̀ àwọn yẹn bóyá on shop mi mọ̀. Then the next thing, ẹni ẹ bá mú Akóredé bó ṣe ń lọ báyìí 16 minutes after ẹ̀wọ̀n lẹ ṣe rí ìyá Akóredé tó dé bó ṣe gbé mọ́tò dé nìyẹn. Tí mo ṣe rí tó ń pààkì tí mo rí pé onítọ̀ ń bọ́ lẹ́nu mọ́tò Ọlọ́run ní pé mo gbórí sókè. Mo wà báyìí mo kàn ríyàn báyìí tó ń pààkì lọ́ọ̀kan ni gbogbo yóò mọ̀ mo kàn mute camera straight ni kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ò sọ tán. How you doing? Ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kùbákùgbé ọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ pé tọkùnrin mi bá gbọ́ báyìí ìsídà kó ná obìnrin yẹn pa àbí kó lọ pokùnso. Mo báyìí pé wọ́n lọ́hùn ọmọ tí mo mú lọ lóyìnbó kò tí ì pọ́sẹ̀ kan ta dé mo ti di bàbá burúkú. Ìwọ lọ́wọ́ ọba torí mo ń jà fọmọ lọ́mọ. I was destabilized. Àṣé gbogbo tí mo rí yẹn preamble ni ogun mi ṣe ń bọ̀. Mo kọ̀ ní pé mo ṣe à ń bọ̀ màá wá síwájú yín bẹ̀ yẹn mi ì tọ́ kámẹ́rà yẹn mo ṣe à ń sọ pé bóyá wò pé as at that time àṣé gbogbo time yẹn àtàwọn kíní tèmi platform àtàwọn gbogbo àwọn tó wà dínkù Mohbad wọ́n ti ń plan bó ṣe máa why was mi lẹ́sẹ̀. Before I could say Jack Robinson, the PRO of the Abuja Police Command ó kọ́ dé pé láwọn ọlọ́pàá ni. Mo dẹ̀ rí pé gẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ó make a call á lọ á padà mi ìmẹ́ tó ń pè mí lóko yóò kàn ṣe wòlé mọ̀ ni. Ó ní ọmọ òun dà òun fẹ́ gbé ọmọ òun kúrò bíi ṣègbà kan ọmọ tó ti gbé lọ ó dẹ̀ ń tọ́ mi pé kí n dá ọmọ yẹn padà síbẹ̀ yẹn. Yípo follow me o. Bó ṣe ń fohùn lẹ̀ torí pé mi ì tọ́ kámẹ́rà sọ̀rọ̀ fún ìgbọ̀n àti ní Mr. Yomi náà ló gbọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ padà wá fún ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ní wọ́n pẹ́ wọ́n lè ní kí n padà kí n dá lóhùn fún. If I had returned the boy back to that spot ọlọ́pàá máa wọlé. So she was hell-bent pé kí n dá wọn padà mo ní tó bá mọ̀ kó ready I can tell you where they are, go and meet them there. Wọ́n á gbé ọmọ yẹn fún ẹ. Àtẹ̀tí wá sọ wọ́n pé sóò ìwọ́ wà l'Abuja ó dẹ̀ da èmi láàmú. Mo kàn kására mo fẹ́ máa protest lọ ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú sí mi mo ń monitor sọ́mọ yẹn ti délé how mo dẹ̀ tún wo security pé after ilé I will be left with one person because as at that time ẹni kan ló máa dúró tọmọ yẹn. I have to trust my son with that man. Kí lẹ fi mú. I can trust him to protect me. But it was an urgent stuff. I have to trust him to sleep with the boy alone. Nínú bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìkan. Ìyá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kùbákùgbé. Mo ń fẹ́ protest mi ì tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé there is danger that I will be arrested. And lo and behold, later mo kọ̀ ní tọ́lọ́pàá dé fún pẹ̀lú patrol vehicle. wọ́n pààkì sí wọ́n fẹ́ gbé wọnú kámẹ́rà kẹlẹ́ káyọ̀ fún ọtí ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ti panic gan wọ́n ṣe mount wọ́n guide gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n wà yẹn ni gbogbo àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn tó lọ báyìí. So the lead team, I think I don't know, is a super. Pẹ̀lú PR gbogbo ọlọ́pàá Abuja come protect Abuja. They now came down and they began to question me. Hello, what are you doing here? This is war. Mo wá wo ẹni tájọ bímọ papọ̀ mo ní ìwọ lọ́wọ́. Èrè dókúdò lélẹ̀ ìwọ lọ́wọ́. This lady must have known that these people are coming. Gbogbo táwọn sọ yẹn náà mo gbọ́dọ̀ down question kí ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ surprise brain mi pé ìṣubú obìnrin lélẹ̀ yìí o. So this is where it's my head lélẹ̀. But trust me, I would rather die here. And that was the moment I said, if they're going to kill me there, I know they will take me from there, or it will be war. When they, excuse me, I don't understand you. What am I doing here? I said, what are you doing here? When I came to Abuja and I don't have where to sleep, I'm going to be sleeping here. And then what about all this thing that you put here, you hung here? So it's a protest. It's a justice for one of my friends and colleague, Mubad, and which I believe the police should support. Honey, but you're attacking the police here. Money, yes. Because I want the police to do the right thing. Because I want the police to do the right thing. But going now, motor camera hang by. I opened multi-horn camera hang by. You all were hearing. Only but is the commissioner of police aware that you are going to be protesting here? Money, he doesn't have to be aware. I'm expressing my plight without obstruction of vehicular movement. So I don't understand what you're trying to say. Say, but this is for a child. Only yes, for my son. Do you have any problem with that? Where is the son? How is that your business? It's for my son and it's gone to safety. So what are we talking about? What exactly do people want? Who received a call? The PRO was still recording me. Then me, I'm in front of my own camera. So how about and you will camera woman record me by immediately make sure people do the camera to me and the other police officers want to know who because one lẹ́yìn àwọn méjì wà báyìí nǹkan wà báyìí want to mount wọ́n fẹ́ arrest me. And when I realized that I've given them the right information, I'm done. I went back to my protest and I was telling you guys that don't give in to oppression and persecution, no matter who is involved. I took my stand then. I know, but at least the world must see and have evidence of persecution. I've never committed a crime. But anytime you be more knew that they were coming, and if they have found that boy with me there, even when the life of the boy is not in danger, they will fake it. There is immediate danger to that boy. We need ourselves. I'm on the front line, but offline. We need ourselves. On the road to the people. It could be a witness. He called me. And when they go on, there's something money where I got by. When they say, "Who's married?" Because one-on-one personal already. Even coming to your page, and you let me warm me walk, and you let him protect me. She must got you that. Must she endure? Because she work me 500 million, 1 billion left there. But I keep enduring the insults. So but I didn't reply. I didn't go by. In talk must you trust I want to have a platform more. They are the ones working with the underground. I reacted. He said he was fighting for them. But when you look at everybody that I've moved with, tell me look why don't she justice? They fail to understand that I am leading an NGO that is working offline, which is representing the entire justice for Mohbad movement. I need money to do them. I don't need money for myself. But because of this criminal element. They make it look like the money is for Yomi Fabiyi. Can also say, Emma Dawo break the Silence Foundation. I want to say, Emma, mental problem. Come on, Dawo for NGO. Why NGO should function? But they know that when they keep shouting, Emma Dawo for Yomi Fabiyi, why do we have a long call for? But they come out to Somania. Oko say it for NGO to call you. Because to buy a container la feshi. To buy that 15 naira, 14 naira, no account to NGO. It will be used for another person. It should only go more. Ki ma fo yen se la villa local. Ki ma fo yen la moto. To buy to live life here. Your conscience will tell you what it give me. If you run away. That is the story of how God saved me and the intervention of Olorebi and, Almighty God. Because they would arrest me with that child. And it was of people when a Kaduna suddenly surfaced in Abuja when the police were coming. I could go at this station and then they would charge me and do everything. Because 3 years by your tobacco at this station, they are supposed to take the child to child welfare. So once your plan, will release the child to you. That you came quickly and will release to you. Mama baby no court. I want to one here koyen. Ti won lowo nu ku Mohbad. Mama ma fuel the case yen. To ba je pe mi no get tambolo. Te yan no do dada. So n bo se ro mi won ri mi won ti ri pe iku ti de. Pe eleyi ready ati ku. And the protest was necessary. The fact that presidency ló sọ kó lọ gbé case yẹn leko wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń fẹ́ máa arrest wọ́n ti wò pé nítorí case gangan ti dé mo ti competition tí bá kọ statement wọn ò lè lọ gbé ogbó wọn tó arrest wọn yẹn àwọn tó ń sọ fún yín pa àwọn underground àwọn competition àwọn ọlọ́pàá irọ́ lọ́kàn pa case tí mo ṣe wàhálẹ̀ òun ló fẹ́ gàba lé lórí. And without the petitioner and complainant writing statement kò lè move. òun lè ṣe ní pé gbogbo ọ̀n sọ fún ọkọ lọ wá wọ́jọ́ ṣùgbọ́n kan yẹn wọ́n believe pé Yomi is coming to back statement àwọn arrest àwọn kan máa gbó lọ́wọ́ wọn ni. They can't arrest anybody for them. Tobacco arrest àwọn lọ́wọ́ Sofegeri. They can't proceed with it because where is the statement of a petitioner? Moko o ma sha lápẹrẹ. That's why they are deceiving all of you pé àwọn làwọn wà ní case yẹn tẹ́ bá ní kó gbé petition wọn jáde ẹ bèrè pé ta ló kọ statement on their behalf. You can't write petition against somebody and think the petition will be a judge. And if you cross the petition, kí ni investigation ti investigation ọlọ́pàá ni judge fẹ́ rí kò ṣe petition tí wọ́n kọ lọ sí police station. Investigation ọlọ́pàá dẹ̀ involve statement complainant, statement ẹni tó fẹ́ sùn kàn, that is the defendant, and the statement of any other witness. Ìyẹn ni judge fẹ́ rí, then report to ọlọ́pàá. Ó ṣe competition bóyá wọ́n ló pa síbẹ̀ bóyá kò tiẹ̀ lọ pẹ̀lú charges ìyẹn ló máa inform ohun tó ọlọ́pàá máa fi kọ charges nítorí ohun tó bá kọ as statement òun ló máa lo against ẹ abẹ́tí bọ́lí tó sọ pé the petition you write can be used against you. It is a statement. Any word you say or do or write can be used against you in the court of law. Òun lè ṣe ní pé táwọn oní pátákó wákọ̀ bá tó bá wọn competition wà lóyìnbó they are only trying to oppress because how did you write your statement? Báwo lọ́pàá ṣe mọ̀ kó tọ́ ló sọ tọ́lọ́ bá sọ pé wà á lo ìbò fẹ́ gbé yàn lọ court. It's either you go there and go before the court registrar or kó jẹ́ pé court clerk inú court law chamber tó ń lò èèyàn kan ló máa lọ represent yẹn ó dẹ̀ tún ní way that it can still be challenged. So all these things are what's happened. So when people are saying Yomi, me, do people think I derive pleasure traveling, moving around? Mama fẹ́ lọ. Màkọ́ òkè jẹ́ travel lọ kíkọ́ lọ́jọ́ kò sí lọ́nà àkàrà. Kí ni mo wá kí? In 2023 when I went on my world tour, I only world tour ẹni Mohbad kú sí. L'America lásán, I traveled to nothing less than 13 states l'America. Tí mo fly wọ̀ mi sọ àwọn èyí tí mo gbé mọ́tò wọ̀ tó yọ àlẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn baby New York to New Jersey or Maryland to Washington àwọn yẹn mo gbé mọ́tò lọ bẹ̀ but when it comes to flying 13 states so and láàrin 13 states yẹn mo wọ plane mi méjì torí tí màá lówó máa kọ̀ wọ flight tó yẹ pé máa lọ connecting flight bóyá àwọn kìlè rí bóyá mo kọ̀ lẹ́bùn mi lówó kọ́ tí máa waste lórí ẹ̀ only few maybe when I was flying from Virginia to Houston, Texas and mo fly direct but some others I was connecting flight Minnesota I think it was 2 flights or thereabout wọ́n pọ̀ bẹ́yẹn so tó bá wòye plane tí mo wọ lọ́bọ̀ kò ṣe nothing less than kò ṣe kó máa wà bí almost 40 aircraft flight ni mo gbé láàrin 6 months yẹn 40 aircraft láàrin 6 months tí mo ń ṣa dọ́là jọ kí n lè fi owó kọ́ ilé mi yẹn mo ń ta fíìmù káàkiri fíìmù ibi ọmọ tí mo gbé káàkiri yẹn kò mú òtí ibi lẹ́yìn Jennifer tó tà lẹ́yìn Jennifer láti 2007 mi ti rí home video tó wá sọ pé mo make owó tó home video ibi ọmọ yẹn I made cool cash and I built my house with it bought a car did everything ṣoríṣiríṣi mọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ few weeks to go before bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice for bad mo kọ̀ ọ́ jẹ́ nta mọ́tò ẹ̀yẹ sọ́dọ̀ ara mi mọ̀ pé that car needs to get out of my hand tí ma fẹ́ ṣe case ẹ̀rẹ́ level because they would have tracked me down and messed me up so there are so many lies tí ma ma debunk lọ your conscience will not be telling you kí ló tó wá sọ pé ní parọ́ láti yọ ẹ̀yìn tábà ní bàbá Mohbad case ò lè wọ court gbogbo náà dandan kan sọ ṣebí tí bàbá Mohbad náà kọ́ láti fẹ́ kọ́ sọ the suspect because people you allow some shenanigans to dictate for you me on a good day kò sí reason for anybody láti do ẹnu àtẹ́lù mi torí I was so humble I was very available and I was not ready to lie to anybody àwọn ẹni bí irú lady kan báyìí mọ̀ yẹn náà tí yẹn kó people sójú báyìí alágbàákò nìyẹn náà bá kọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ wá ní èèyàn ń bèèbù sí because tó bá wà àwọn míì wá báyìí pé àmì mọ ayé àjẹ́ tó wà láyé ẹ̀ tó fi ṣòro because kò sí gbogbo I don't deserve some certain things in a society where people are reasonable honest and forthright kí ni ẹ̀ jẹ́ wà gbọ́dọ̀ ìbílẹ̀ tó máa kò sí nǹkan the booking case came out Yomi ló ní kọ́ lọ jí fóònù dami ìdíje bámi kan how ó dẹ̀ ló ń wá justice you are part of the justice for Mohbad lórí àwọn yẹn máa sọ wọ́n lóko pa ni because you claim you are part of the justice for Mohbad movement báwo ló ṣe máa parọ́ mọ́ ẹni tó ń lead the NGO tẹ́ bẹ̀ níṣẹ́ fóun ló ní kọ́ lọ it's absurd nítorí ìbọn yẹn parí wọ́n gbà yẹn pé ẹ má fi ṣe fracas kò ṣe pé mo ẹ bá máa ṣe fracas you can do fracas you can do cyberbullying ẹ kò pọ́nlé ni it's cyberbullying it's criminal what you are doing is criminal òun nínú búkì yẹn wà lọ pé òun popular pẹ̀lú criminal acts you can't be popular with criminal acts you are only enjoying infamy you are not a justice fighter who is deceiving you in the real sense tó bá yẹ pé bóyá mo gbéra mi lẹ̀ mo wá ń jókòó ayé tó bá pé justice community or human rights community báwo la ṣe fẹ́ sọ pé ẹni tó jẹ́ pé cyberbullying ló fi lórúkọ ó máa sọ pé òun justice fighter láti máa fọláyé láàrin wa that is why wọn ṣe mọ́ ọ̀la òun ló ṣe pé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa destroy Yomi fabiyi and people thought Yomi yẹn kò gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ kò ṣe pé èèyàn ń ṣe humility mọ́ you can't be bringing criminality to the work I am doing kò dey expect kí n máa regard it you are doing cyberbullying o kàn ń parọ́ mọ́ mi ẹ wo kìíní kan boss man irọ́ ti pọ̀ jù I had to play severally the conversation kájọ ní kọ̀rọ̀ olórí ẹbí wà ní conversation yẹn mo ní njọ́ tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé wọ́n kọ́ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dáwó fún pé wọ́n fẹ́ support mi ní orí TikTok yìí I said nobody should donate any money to me I refused to even drop my account on my NGO's account nígbà tó yà lọ ní àwọn máa nílò wọn lo mo ní okay boss man you can give them whatever account they can give it to you èlò lọ́dà fún wọn èlò lọ́wọ́ mẹ́kì ibi tó ti ẹni tó bá wọn gẹ́ẹ̀tì owó aṣọ tó píríǹtì oúnjẹ tó gbé wá bẹ̀ mi ìmọ̀ bí tó ṣiṣẹ́ owó tó fi sanwó ó yàbọ̀ ó ń yasẹ̀ mi ìbèrè pẹ̀lú when I said let me even start the investigation ṣe change kù ní owó tó dá fún yẹn send it to me so that I need to transport myself to that Lekki straight up let me even start now ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ protest and he said it's even good that you want to start Mr. Yomi what I even want to know is wọ́n nílé Mohbad yẹn kò jìnnà sí Kuramed yẹn I want to know this money don't worry I will get that information for you let me even go into that. I want to know what is going on there. Níbo ni Mohbad yẹn ṣe ń gbé? Irú ẹ̀ ò lè rán mi lọ́wọ́, ò lè fún mi lọ́wọ́ rí, mọ̀ mí rí, mú ẹ rí mi ò rí ẹ rí. Ẹnu yẹn náà dàbẹ̀ ẹnu Bukky Jesse náà nígbà tó máa padà fọ́tò yẹn pa. Wàá pè mí pé kí n gbéra lọ láti Abẹ́òkúta, kí n máa lọ sí Lẹ́kì, kí n wọnú ilé estate Mohbad lọ. Ìwọ ló máa sọ fún mi. Níbo ni ìpàdé wèrè àtàsí mi? Because civil basis for because you are not even a host. So why does you control me? But go. You can't do that. Not even when you don't even have the right address. I mean, I must get something out. But there is no perfect crime. They would always leave. There will be some traces on the year. And I missed my road because they gave me the wrong address until family UIH sent the right one to me. I had to use my personality to say, come, let me go in. Mr. Yomi, you don't hear the man, big now. And they allowed me to enter. They detect and possibly detect. Oh, by me, team of Bushing law. Yes. As a young person, youthful exuberance, I want to impress. I want to make people understand that neutral. I thought I was helping. They left so many loose ends. If my NGO was well funded then, see me need last platform. Could tell you normally 2 weeks. Mo ti rí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ rí pàpàpà mo ti get there mo ti fly out máa dà láti London síta ni abẹ́yàwó rẹ̀ bá ní fi justice pẹ́ spirit of my head body to show about me àṣé there will be so many competition. So in a nutshell, I said all of this because at the end of the day there is no pride in Beraga anywhere. I have not done anything wrong. So the first time someone for 2 minutes was when we came together on one platform together. Could they boo me? Can I ask you one question? That's why I did not even know whether I know big picture of me. But most of them, maybe they always think I see. In read me body. Pé mo ṣe ń gbọ́ pé èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ pé irú àwọn ọmọ àtibá kìíní kan ọ̀rẹ́gbó mi ìgbọ́ nǹkan tó sọ rí àwọn náà wà lọ́dọ̀ kàrí mi ìgbọ́ rí until when people told me that they are good person o they are kìíní kan Mr. Abigive mo ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lọ bá ṣe ń gbọ́rọ̀ ara wa. The reality is that no mi ìfẹ́ bó ṣe fẹ́ rí I'm not into fracas mi ì lè gbọ́ kó sọ pé ẹ gbọ́ mi ń gbà ẹ lọ́bìnrin àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi. Don't come and tell me they are abusing me so like or send the link I go send the video nobody can hear that. I protect my mental health. What's my own with fracas? I'm a justice fighter. The only thing I need money to move. Surely NGO needs money to operate. I don't better what better near. But when I was in London. I was moving from Downing Street. From Downing Street, I went to the Nigerian embassy again. Mi gbọ́ nǹkan kan fi parí lálẹ́jọ́ mi mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ dípa yẹn sọ ìgbọ́n lẹ́yìn gbogbo yẹn kọ́kọ́ sọ pé kí n kọ̀ wo nǹkan díẹ̀ tó lórí ẹ̀mí sọ ń bí ó pè ló lè ọ̀pẹ̀ mi ló lè kẹ̀ ó ní ọkọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ pílẹ̀ kí n ọkọ̀ pílẹ̀ mo ní kó sókè the full whatever he said mi gbọ́ dì sí nítorí ọba rẹ̀ gbóhùn bí ọ̀nù ní ìsí ohun kan fi yẹn bóyá lọ́la ṣá ẹ máa gbọ́ full conversation ẹ̀ bóyá bí 20 minutes mi ì sì gbọ́ rí. I only know her voice. Vengeance yẹn mo kàn like character tó wà nù bó ṣe máa ń fẹ́ fún yẹn torí pé ó kọlà sóhun èdè wà nù ẹ̀ but he always want to prove that he can speak English and he wants to but bó ṣe fẹ́ control ẹ̀ tó ṣe làwọn yẹn lọ́pọ̀ àwọn yẹn kó gallop so máa ń fọ́ ní ṣe pé this is a good character tí ẹ bá fi lè but mi lè act irú yẹn cause mi lè ṣe dé òun ló ṣe interest mi ìmọ̀ nǹkan tó ń wá ń sọ́kọ́ àwọn fẹ́ tẹ́mí kìíní kan tẹ́mí yẹn mi ìtẹ̀tẹ̀ mọ̀ fún òní mo kọ̀ rí ilé ọyàn lórí gáàrù tó yìí ó dẹ̀ wọ white èmi dẹ̀ máa láì kí ọba fẹ́ wọ bá fẹ́ kí tètè dúró ẹ wọkọ̀wọ́ tank top white àwọn top kìíní yẹn kó wọ kájọ wà nulẹ̀ kò sí ni máa jẹṣẹ́ ká máa jà tẹ́lẹ̀ gan tó bá ti múra bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wọ top yẹn white kìíní tó máa ní bí singlet obìnrin yẹn ìmọ̀ nǹkan tí kìíní yẹn ṣe fún mi ó máa ń yí mi lórí. so mo ṣe rí kìíní yẹn tó wọ̀ ẹni yẹn kọ̀ wọ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn mo ní ọmọ olówó gbogbo ẹkún mọ́ra wọn yìí máa fi yẹ lẹ́fù báyìí mo kọ̀ wé wọ́n máa kọ́ lọ́sọ̀ kó máa ń ṣe kiri kan bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́ ló yẹ máa lọ dódòkúdò kò yẹ bí life mi ṣe rí nìyẹn torí mi ní any problem against it but when I realized that in the course of one attack wa mọ́ra dé sí mo dẹ̀ pé òun ló lead kìíní yẹn kókó lọ that's domestic terrorism she needs to pay for the crime and she will still pay àfi tí mark of wish láti gbójú mi sọ pé torí mo like pé mo rí bó ṣe rí ó kọ́yán gàrú tó máa approach the case mi I have nothing against her but she's part of the investigation that's me ọlọ́run mo ò fi ṣe gbéraga búkì jẹsẹ̀ náà ké òyìn ló jẹ́ kí tètè kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bóyá láti ilẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ nítorí ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó ní kálukú láìkọ̀ tọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́ ti ká ló pé mo láìkì kí obìnrin lọ́mú ńlá rọ̀mùrọ̀mù so àwọn nǹkan tó lè fi mú Samson mi nìyẹn àwọn èèyàn ńláńlá ṣùgbọ́n náà ti gbàṣàkóso so mi ì lé ọ̀yàn ńláńlá mọ́ wẹ́dà ó moderate ó ṣe kìíní ṣáà ti kúnwọ́ so gbogbo tèmi nìyẹn lẹ́yìn pé kí n máa lọ kí n wo lẹ́yìn yẹn wọ́n ń bó ebú mi lérí o láti mi ní mental problem I'm an actor I'm an activist I'm a director àwọn ajókòó sórí social media níbi tó ti ń bèbú tán parọ́ nǹkan tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ wọ́n á ní káàdì bọ́ọ̀kan mí mọ̀ pé káàdì bọ́ọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tí bá kọ̀ gbọ́ ẹ̀yìn lómi kọ́ lè pè mí lórí fóònù àfẹ́ tó bá kọ̀ ṣàlàyé fún mi mo wọ́n tán kọ́kọ́ máa ń ṣàlàyé pé kí ló sọ mo léèyàn kan bí ó wà lórí platform mi òun ló máa ń jẹ gbogbo péèlì èébú tẹ máa ń bú mi yẹn irú àwọn sáwà ṣàbí gbogbo èébú tẹ máa ń bú àwọn tó ń fìlì àwọn expander àwọn yẹn ló máa ń fìlì kid boss àwọn yẹn ló máa ń rí èébú yẹn àwọn yẹn ló máa ń tọ́wọ́ fẹ́ ṣàlàyé fún pé má bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí ṣe kí lẹ́nu yẹn ṣe mo tún bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé kí ló ṣe ok kí ló ẹni yẹn ṣe tó bá sọ mi lè blọ́ọ̀kì o wọ́n ṣe máa ṣàlàyé fún mi ó sọ báyìí ok àyẹn náà ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yẹn pọ̀ ọ̀yàn gba ó yẹ kó n kí blọ́ọ̀kì mo ṣe máa blọ́ọ̀kì gbogbo àwọn tó lórí ẹbí bínú sígbà yẹn majority wọn mi ìmọ̀ kan tó ṣe mi rí physically wọ́n wá rìpọ́ọ̀tì pé eléyìí sọ báyìí eléyìí ok kí lorúkọ ẹ̀ mi ìfẹ́ rí dọ̀tí mi ìfẹ́ wàhálà. That's just my life. Not that I hate on anybody or I am proud. Because normally I'm not supposed to be available for anybody to be messing up my mental health. Because ogunde mi face ó lè ju àwọn ebu mi Yomi ẹpọn ẹfọgànà ẹpọn kọkànà ó bá gbà mí ṣe ní bá gísùn ebi mo ló kó mi báyìí kó mo lọ rẹ́gísítà ó kó mi sí ibì kan pé mi gbọ́dọ̀ kí bọ́ọ̀bì kọ́kọ́. So that's just the little I'm going to say on that one. But I'm going to call it a quick car. Your day, I feel 100,000 likes. If I tell you about my story, I can talk. I can way of him lose naturally. And when you see me, even if I speak little, I speak long. We're about tombe. Into my making let me start deceiving the public in about row with the one here alone. Call my good daughter. Maria of a powerful, it will carry on to that be quite get queer. You are power, we call it who with the one here. Who here? But I shall lie, one of which exist. Yomi, who shaking, lie shall lie. No humility, but and you the shame. But majority wants what to platform, I lost a platform for me. Somebody able to buy, but you my broke with your kill she going for me. I'm not going around because I want money. I go around because I want to show everybody know that I have the tendency to mix with you people without deceiving or lying. I am accessible. I am free. I am open. Me the that's work on binu mi ṣe deep pẹ̀lú yín mo pa yo rí bẹ́ẹ̀. So when I maintain myself, show me progressing. I limited myself or the Golua platform, or Matiba, on my platform. Share our progressing. Whether I mix with people, I'll progress. Whether I step, I'll progress. Call them at fear, I won't support them. Call them at Jemia. Call them at okay, no, Botabashi. I'll still make move. So, if they are criminals, they are criminals. The worst they can do is to be dodging and asking government to do their biddings indirectly, but push direct. That when you're getting back, they know. Oh my word, not arrest the governor, don't arrest the minister, don't arrest your president, your governor, your president. Kiwani one person to I don't hear that. Don't arrest him. Any other thing more pine. So stop being deceived. Don't stop being deceived. How I go salagba me. Ente gara do she go to education. The batty with the ball at the face one. I want my sada no ni I want to trust the public power. The lower government. She give me all special because the power of the masses is very huge. So to this end, I'd like to say thank you all for coming through.